man.
What Pusha T shit?
Wait, what?
Y'all ain't hear about this nigga teamed up with Arby's to do a diss track against McDonald's.
No, I
Nigga,
didn't.
Yeah.
nigga, you can get Barack Obama and motherfucking Drake, and you can get like all the bad bitches in the strip clubs. I'm still not eating fucking Arby's.
I'm like, my whole thing is, my nigga, I'm trying to figure out where it was coming from. Then come to find out, I guess they said he never got his royalties from because he came up with the "I'm loving it" jingle and shit, and they never paid him his royalties for that shit.
Now, when you say that, did they
Yeah.
give him a check and then send him on his way, or was he, or
He said they never paid him, period, and he wrote that shit like what over 15 years ago.
what
Really?
manager did he have?
You said what?
What manager
Well,
did he have? What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. Yeah, apparently the manager's trash because I'm like, bro, you should have been got paid for that shit. Why are you just now having a problem with it? That
I,
shit, that was they jingle back in like '05. Like,
I don't like this shit like this because niggas come back later on for sympathy. They probably get a nigga because he wasn't popping back there like that, was he? Like 05, what?
that nigga, that was around the time like when Grinding came out.
They gave that nigga free Big Macs for life. He
Because
ain't satisfied with that shit.
I think somebody pocketed the money and some shit like that. Cause that's what I don't like about rappers and not getting paid. Some of them, they be saying like they signed a shitty contract to come back and little. Oh, I got fucked. Like, no, you got paid. You didn't get paid what you wanted to get paid because the shit blew up. Now you're upset.
Right. I'm just like, bro.
And I don't like that shit.
Cause I don't think McDonald's would just skip out on paying a motherfucker like that. Somebody got paid. It might not have been Pusha, but somebody got paid.
Right. I'm thinking he never saw the money. Like maybe his management took the money, it just never told his ass.
Yeah, that make more sense.
But you still waited a long ass time to say something, and now you teaming up with Arby's of all fucking fast food to put out a diss track against these niggas. What is that gonna solve?
I don't like that shit.
Shit, stupid as fuck.
I mean, if they didn't pay him, it feels weird that they the corporation was trying to contact somebody and not send a check. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong in the past.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't pay the nigga.
I don't know. I thought that shit was corny. I'm like, a diss track, my guy?
I mean, realistically speaking, I could go to a full explanation about it. I probably should.
Yeah, like that shit was corny as fuck.
All right, well, this conversation is kind of stalled. Want to talk about some shoes?
Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, we gotta talk about them fucking water shoes. I don't know.
what was that?
I don't know who the fuck made them, but it was probably some expensive ass designer company, probably like Balenciaga or some shit, because they been coming out with stupid shit lately.
Shit, what shoes is you talking about?
Some water shoes.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, I gotta say so.
Fuck.
Mm. All right, yeah, I just sent you the link. Yeah, it's these stupid ass water shoes that apparently you can you can put them on, but then put water in them and then walk around with a bunch of water in the shoe.
Now, my question is the water on your foot or is it in a separate bag around your foot?
I don't. That's a good ass question. I don't know. It looked like the water is around your foot, so it's not your foot ain't actually wet.
I mean, it's kind of weird for you to pay, a lot of money for them shoes just to have a wet ass sock all day long and shit.
Right, right. That defeats
And
the
then you
whole
just walk
purpose.
into the club
Nigga,
like,
that, nigga, that's them reverse. I'm gonna get you suckers, nigga.
yeah.
All you need is some fish in them shoes.
That sounds like some old school shit. Old ass old school shit. What the fuck am I
That
saying?
remind me of them damn platform shoes with the fish tanks in the heels.
That
Yeah,
remember them clear Air Force Ones from like '04.
Them shits was stupid.
I don't know. Niggas be doing all types of nigga shit these days. I don't know. I don't know. It's terrible. Terrible.
I forgot who the fuck made these.
trying to figure out why the nigga got on gloves when he filling up the shoe.
Yeah, these got the nerve to have bottle caps on them. This nigga, right, and the nigga used a funnel to put the damn water in there. The only thing missing is fish at this point. If you're gonna do that, you might as well throw a couple goldfish in there, some shit. If you're gonna do that,
All
I was
right.
gonna ask you about that.
hmm?
I was gonna ask you about that. Like, why ain't you put no
Yeah,
goldfish in there?
I'm like, you might as well, my nigga, like some bottom feeders or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of effort because now you got to feed the goldfish throughout the day. They shitting in the shoes. Now you got goldfish shit all in your shoe. You trying to holler at a bitch? You just got little floating shit in your shoe, and she like,
Trying to talk to a female with dead goldfish in your shoes is crazy.
I mean, and I mean, what if you trip and fall? You kicking the fish getting
I
slapped
get
around and you
that.
got dead ass fish in your shoes.
Right. And how the fuck you supposed to clean them motherfuckers? Because what happens if after a while the water go get moldy? Then what? Now
Talking
you
to
got
her with
moldy.
some moldy ass water.
Right now you talking to females with moldy ass water shoes and shit. Water ain't even fucking clear no more. It look like a cesspool in your shoe and shit. That shit dead, bro. They probably want like 3 bands for these shoes and shit. I bet you Balenciaga made them.
But on the plus side, you can change the color water you got in that motherfucker. Just put some water in there, put some blue dye in that motherfucker. I can kind of see it now.
Hell no.
My head's starting to form around it, man. I can see it.
Whole new meaning of walking on water.
All right, can I hijack this conversation for a second?
Hell
What's going
no.
on? Who died?
What's up?
Nigga, I don't know how y'all feel about Machine Gun Kelly, but
Fuck that nigga.
Well, I
but
feel like doing it for.
You about to bring up him and Joyner?
okay. Here's the thing, right?
That shit
Now,
was funny.
niggas didn't even care about MGK before he dissed Eminem, which is fine. But to be fair, after this nigga got in this beef with Eminem, his career has been moving up and up and up. And yeah, the nigga switched genres and some other shit, but he ain't the first rapper to do that shit. I mean, other rappers have actually, to be honest, I give nigga some credit. He switched and successfully did it. Other rappers I seen they try and fail at this shit. So my issue is you kind of have this like Tekashi 6ix9ine situation of you shitting on him, but yet his career is just constantly improving. So now you just look stupid. Now this is pre, trial 6ix9ine I'm talking about.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Good name.
So this dude is fucking Megan Fox, and he got hits on the radio, and he doing all this crazy. He's doing all this shit. So, all right, to pose a question, how can I word this the right way? At what point do you kind of go, "Hey, everybody just need to shut up and leave this motherfucker alone"?
Be honest with you, man. I was aware of the situation, but I don't give too many shits about MGK. But I will say that he probably has done the rock thing successful. I ain't really heard any. Well, no, that's not true. What I heard, I really didn't like it. That's just me. I ain't gonna say he ain't did it successful. But I also think Joyner Lucas was tripping a little bit.
Well,
I just need to know who the fuck called him for him to renege on everything he said, because them little tweets changed within a couple hours of each other.
Well, here's what happened. You start. I think it was kind of like a mix of, MGK. You can't shit on him the way you could like last year, the year before that, because now he's kind of high profile. Now he's headlining Lollapalooza, and y'all probably got similar business deals with similar people. Also, you kind of went on this tirade early in the year about Kevin Civil, which didn't go anywhere. Yeah, you dissed her and some people piled onto her, but ultimately nothing happened. And your career's not really going anywhere. And now you're getting some work, because the pandemic is, everyone's forgetting about the pandemic, shit going back outside. And you over here creating a whole lot of problems for yourself.
Yeah, because in Joyner Lucas, man, he top tier, but in my mind, he not there yet, bro.
I don't. Top tier in what exactly?
You gotta ask him. He was the one putting out the tweets.
But you top tier what? I mean,
I was like, bro, you ain't even in the top 10. Nowhere near the top 10. So,
I mean, he nice, but
he is
he like, he not even mainstream though.
I wouldn't say he not.
Eminem can shit on MGK because Eminem is Eminem, but the problem is, Joyner Lucas, you're not Eminem. MGK is a higher profile artist than you, and you over here shitting up people talking about, because you mad because this dude was supposed to be canceled basically, and now he's heading Lollapalooza. Your career's not going anywhere, and you blaming this person, that person, that person. I think someone called him and said, "Hey man, shut the fuck up."
Yeah.
Because I don't even think Joyner Lucas is doing solo tours. I think festivals is it. So, I guess somebody was like, "Hey, you're gonna create a whole lot of problems for yourself. You're gonna shut the fuck up."
I think he just had like a little mental lapse.
Yeah, but you can't have too many of these outbursts in his position. Like, you can't. Kanye can do this endlessly, but I don't think. I think even Kanye has. It's gonna catch up to him at some point.
He already pulled his performance on one of them shows.
Yeah, speaking of that,
why is he being pulled from shit? What's going on?
Because nobody likes this nigga right now.
Because of them threats he was making a DL talking about, I got goons and I'm gonna send them to your ass and shit like that.
Yeah, they started a petition to have him removed from Coachella.
Off of what?
Coachella.
No, I'm saying, like, for what? Like, why remove him?
Because he making threats to people.
Right, because of the shit he been doing.
Why do they take him serious? Like,
because they don't want you to be able to do what the fuck you want and still be able to make money.
Well, Kyle, you gotta understand something. Kanye is a little unhinged, and you creating a lot of messy situations.
For what?
Himself.
Right. Why do you think he been in the news so much lately?
Like people was all cool with it when he was I'm gonna beat Pete Davidson ass, but then he started threatening other motherfuckers. They was like, all right, now we gotta do something.
Right.
One man can just.
You also have to consider who. It's not necessarily just D.L. Hughley. You have to understand.
Yeah, he was
There's
threatening other motherfuckers too.
you also have to understand something. D.L. Hughley is also connected to Steve Harvey. Because they were the original kings of comedy.
Right. So,
D.L. Hughley has powerful friends.
God
Now,
damn, who the fuck is this?
so now you over here threatening people. And this shit gonna get messy, bro. Like the thing about being famous, it's not when you attack somebody like that, you also create. There's also people associated with them that's not gonna like what you got to say.
Right.
Yeah, Hughley can't fuck you up, but that's Steve Harvey's friend. It's like, yo, nigga, I can. Steve Harvey can do a considerable amount of pushback on Kanye West.
Hmm. Hmm. Tough.
Well, another thing is too, it ain't like Kanye being removed from one big ass festival is gonna hurt him financially.
Alright. Oh, y'all bitches.
To be honest, Skeet has probably been, keeping a lot of shit at bay. Cause for what he said, that little DM they had, apparently he's been stopping SNL from going at Kanye head. Cause P got all them friends at SNL and at the network, and they're like, "Yo, we can come with this nigga neck for you if you want us to." And he's like, "No, no, no."
Oh, I'm pretty sure they would have probably dedicated a whole episode to that, but yeah.
Yeah, let's not forget Kanye holding a grudge against South Park for gay fish.
Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I just caught that. Hell no.
That's crazy.
I think Kanye need to chill out before he get what he asking for.
Might as well give it to him. Shit.
That's gonna come sooner than later.
Because
Rather.
the thing is, like that whole thing with him and Drake, he set up that whole little thing between Pusha T and Drake. And then Drake started coming at Drake didn't really go at Pusha T that hard. He just started going after Kanye, and Kanye because he knew Kanye was an easier target. Kanye's doing angry rants, and this nigga standing over the L train in Chicago with all these rants, and I'm like, nigga, you started this, and then when someone come for your neck, and all of a sudden you want to play a victim.
Yeah.
Terrible. It's terrible.
Man, that's how shit goes sometimes.
And I just hate fucking Kanye West. That's not that I hate Kanye. I just hate his fans because they egg him on. And they just allow this shit. And then, if you say anything about him, you a hater. Or you just mad because he's a billionaire. No, I'm used to my favorite rapper. It's just you over here being a fucking clown. And ain't no one calling you on your clown shit. You wave and you like them. You've been clown shit for years now.
Yeah, like I said, I'm a Kanye fan. Just when it goes past the music, it stops for me. Like I don't care about his personal life.
I stopped
True.
giving a fuck about Kanye's music after Pablo.
True.
Like I said, man, I like Donda. I miss the curse words, but I actually like Donda. I ain't listening to Donda 2 because I ain't paying $200. Get the fuck out of here. I'm a Kanye fan, not that much of a Kanye fan.
That's a fact.
I gave Don a chance when they put the Andre verse back on there, and then he bleeped out a third of Andre's verse, and I went, you know what? Fuck this nigga for life. I'm done with this shit.
Hell no.
Like I know it's a version of Donda out there with all the curse words on it. I'm looking for
Yeah, shit.
It's sitting on the flash drive. You ain't getting it.
I'm
Hell.
gonna get it. I would get it.
Unless you know somebody who knows somebody.
Nigga, you gotta do some James Bond style shit to get that goddamn flash drive.
Hell yeah. That shit on heavy lockdown.
Kanye got an army of 3 pit bulls and 6 samurais guarding that goddamn file.
I wouldn't be surprised if he put all them niggas in his shit. Fucking homeless ass sweaters and fishing boots and these niggas. He didn't get these niggas guns. They just got mace.
Nah, nigga, John Wick don't wear that shit.
Okay. But shit, how y'all feel about these goddamn $300 stimulus checks for gas?
The fuck am I doing that bullshit?
I know you don't give a fuck. You got gas. You got fucking stock in oil right now. Talking about everybody else who actually gotta like drive to work and shit.
Nigga, at this point in time, man, 300 might not even fill up the tank.
Depending on what the fuck you driving.
I feel bad for people that drive anything that tastes good.
One of the niggas who live in my neighborhood has a Hummer. I don't know why, but he got one, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna take the whole 300 to fill that motherfucker up.
How you think motherfuckers with pickup trucks ain't driving the pickup trucks, man? They like, well, I just drive this little Malibu around. It's fine.
Nigga, a pickup is one thing. Nigga, a Hummer though. Nigga, a Hummer gets 3 miles to the gallon.
Nigga, shit. Them Tesla niggas they starting too hard right now.
What?
Nigga, the Tesla just pull up to the gas station to laugh at niggas and then drive off.
I'm just here for snacks, you broke bitches.
Right. Them niggas is in the same boat as niggas who got air fryers.
What's wrong with air fryers?
Right.
For niggas who can't use air fryers or can't afford them, is a certain group of niggas. What's niggas who have air fryers feel like they better than everybody else.
Because they am better than everybody else.
See?
Hey, I just want you to know, air fryer is affordable now, nigga.
Yeah, they got the. I mean, I have a name brand model.
Hey, everybody, look, everybody got their own. Everybody got their own definition of affordable.
I mean, I have a name brand air fryer. You know, but if you got the Walmart when you still in the club until that motherfucker quit working.
Even in the air fryer game, it's levels to this shit. That's the problem.
Hey, nigga,
But I don't want an air fryer.
Man, just try it out, man.
You think you don't want an air fryer? You want a motherfucking air fryer?
No, I don't. For what?
Nigga, I don't think you gonna be use the shit.
Hey, listen.
Nigga, put the honey bun in the air fryer, nigga.
I go to the grocery store. They got the little pre-seasoned pork chops. I put the pork chops in there for 15 minutes, and
I don't like pork chops.
All right, nigga, steaks then, nigga.
Nigga, put the honey bun in the air fryer.
Nigga, I put a steak. I put a steak in the air fryer. I set the time. I season it. I press start. I show up 7 minutes later. I flip it. I come back. The shit look like some Bobby Flay / Food Network type shit. It come out perfect. It shit great.
That nigga Bobby Flay cold.
As my fiance put it, it's an easy bake oven for niggas, and it kind of hurt a little bit.
Yeah, she struck a nerve with that.
But I still don't want an air fryer.
Or you could take some pickles, make.
I'll tell you what though, they good for like if you go out and get some fries and then try to heat them bitches up the next day. It worked for that. You throw them bitches in there, refry them.
Hey, you know how you can't really microwave fried chicken, man. You put that shit in the air. You put that shit in the air fryer. That shit come out mint, nigga.
Yeah, you can't put chicken in the microwave. It's only gonna cook the skin. It ain't gonna cook the meat.
But you can put old Popeyes in the damn air fryer. That shit come out perfect.
But I don't want Popeyes.
What the fuck you want, nigga?
Don't be that guy, man.
This nigga were on a gyro with fries. A large ass lemonade.
You put the zebra cake in the air fryer, nigga. Make it delicious.
Me and my girl got a whole argument about this. She's like,
we're putting sweets in the air fryer, nigga.
Don't knock it till you try it, nigga.
Trust me,
you did this shit already.
You can make super in the air fryer. I didn't even know that.
Don't they
Really?
get messy?
Meat soup.
What?
Don't they get
Meat
messy with the
soup.
broth?
Wait. You hate soup? How the fuck do you hate soup?
Should be like that. We ate noodles.
Nigga had a rough come up.
What? So you
Nigga, you
open the
ain't never
cupboard
had the
and you
supper tash, nigga?
We
so
really
you just
never ate soup. No.
so you open the cupboard, you look at the cables, you just be like, like what the fuck?
I'd be like, no, I'd just be like, why? And then I'd just be like, oh, okay. And I'm just like, no.
That nigga open a cabinet full of canned goods and be like, ugh.
Chicken soup. It's fucking gross. Like what?
Yeah. Me
So
no
you
want.
so you telling me you don't eat ramen?
No, not like that, no. So with.
But you did at one point.
All right. You
When
Tell
this
eat
some
nigga
chip.
ramen noodles.
when this nigga gets sick, he just pull out a big ass bag of Doritos and call it a day. Don't give a fuck. Fuck some damn soup, nigga.
Yeah,
You don't even.
Nigga pull out that fiery nacho to heat up his temperature.
Right.
You
Just
don't even,
eat the meat.
you don't even eat like chili because chili's basically fucking soup.
It depends on how. It depends on what's in it.
That's funny as hell.
Come on, I
Chili,
know you done
chili
had Uncle
powder,
Soup, man.
You said who?
ground
Uncle
beef.
Chip.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
All right, your OG never gave you chicken noodle soup when you was a kid and you had the flu and shit.
Hell no. We had
To be
oatmeal
honest with you, no.
and grilled cheese.
Like,
Nigga, she gave you oatmeal, nigga,
bro, for us, I think it was more like beef stew.
for a cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They never really gave us chicken.
They
Like
never
grandma,
really gave us shit like that. I swear to God. I'm not gonna hold you. He'll tell you.
That shit
like
crazy.
beef, like they would do beef stew and stuff like that, but like
Like right,
but
or
not really
like,
like
or some bullshit, or like you know what I'm saying, what the damn, but
it was
no.
like a bunch of beans and some shit in it, but not really
Yeah, shit
chicken
like
noodle
that or
soup.
something. But no. Sorry. Trenches.
No, nigga.
Crazy.
No.
Nah,
You can't
you can't use trenches for that, bro. Soup don't cost that much. God damn. If you can't afford Campbell's, nigga, you must be on Section 8 or some shit.
Because first of all, what at the food pantry they give out canned goods. Okay, nobody sit here tell me.
And the tomato soup.
They really do not use no.
And if you can't
I ain't that.
afford soup, nigga, you gotta reevaluate your life.
Okay, first of all, ramen is free, nigga.
Hell yeah.
It's the package you pay for, nigga.
Like if you walk, like if you knock on enough doors, you can get some ramen and some tap water.
I'll pass. Yeah.
Pass. Shit.
Not knocking on doors.
Shit, the food pantry give out ramen. They got ramen noodles. This shit don't ever expire. You just use that shit.
BBT card to give me chips and cheese and meat.
I don't. But that's okay.
This nigga eating government cheese.
Hey yo, man, that government cheese is treacherous, bro.
Nigga, Kraft Singles ain't even cheese.
Hell no.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Well, terrible.
Oh no, if you want to make
It's
a
mixed.
living out of it.
It's a whole bunch of shit mixed together to make one slice of cheese.
Mm-hmm.
You sound like that dude that hate everything.
A little bit.
Just a contrarian.
This nigga don't fuck with cereal.
No, I really don't. No, I don't.
I can agree on that
your
one.
regular everyday shit he don't fuck with.
I can agree on that one.
You just be standing around motherfuckers that be praising some. You be like, that shit's nasty.
Nah, I just walk past and be like, ew.
Man, it's a beautiful day. Man, fuck this day, nigga. This day is trash. Fuck the sun. Fuck the clouds.
Yeah, give or take. Once a week at least.
This nigga don't fuck with cookies.
I can't agree with that. No. Cookies, we got.
Man, depends on what kind.
Yeah, chocolate chip, you can have chocolate chip. Chocolate chip.
Wait.
The sugar cookies. Fuck the cookies.
You can't. Wait. Pause. Y'all don't.
Sorry, trenches.
No, you can't.
You got your hot chips. You got your hot chips.
No
your honey buns. your nutty
Okay.
bars, your cream pies. Your cream
Gas
pies.
station in the hood got a chocolate chip cookie in it. I don't give a fuck. Even the ones
Nigga,
that ain't been.
there's
I know,
levels to the
man.
cookie game,
to
nigga.
I
me,
like
chocolate.
cookies. I like cookies and cream and the ice cream and the ice
Listen,
cream on
Okay, I
cake.
agree with that.
But bro,
All
to
right.
me, bro, chocolate chip cookies is like pepperoni pizza. Like, why?
Ew.
okay, first of all, trenches. I can find any thug ass nigga in Chicago, and I can get a nigga chocolate chip cookie, and he is gonna perk up for even a fraction of a second.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
You
it's
do
too
have people that don't eat chocolate. That's what I got.
it's too ordinary to me. Like I said, it's just like a
It
pepperoni
is
pizza. Like
ordinary.
Wait,
Don't
why would I go to a
ordinary?
pizza?
get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's ordinary. Don't get me wrong. It's like eating a burger.
No,
Trust me.
no. There is varying degrees of
That's
cookie.
levels. That's levels.
There's
It is, but if it's like a plain chocolate chip cookie, nah.
No.
Everybody
Don't want it.
chocolate chip cookies ain't the same.
there's a
Yeah.
huge difference between a
It's
chips,
levels.
a hard ass
levels.
Chips Ahoy cookie, and a freshly out the oven Subway cookie.
Yeah,
Nigga,
I
there's
can't do
right.
chocolate chip, bro.
You have nigga, you got Chips Ahoy cookies which taste like bricks, and then you got Miss Fields, which is like sex in a bag.
Well, I
Matter of
agree.
fact,
We can do that.
well, I was thinking
But
about this conversation.
Filet, goddamn.
Cause I'm like, if you able to buy a whole pack of Chips Ahoy regular cookies, you don't
I
get
can't
to
fuck
talk
with
about
you.
the roof of your mouth.
I can't talk with you. That shit over with.
like I said,
Eating a
bro,
bag of Chips Ahoy cookies is like eating Captain Crunch, nigga. You don't
You
give a
eat
fuck about the roof
you
of your
eat
mouth.
you
Chips
goddamn
Ahoy
it.
is fucking drywall with chocolate chips on it.
it's like when you go to a pizzeria and you order a pepperoni pizza. Like, why would you do that?
Oh my god, my brownie's still here. Yay.
That we can do.
So y'all tell
Nah,
me.
if you go to the pizzeria and you order just cheese, like I don't talk to people who order just cheese pizza. That shit
No,
automatically comes on the pizza.
I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you with
It's
something.
different kind of cheese. It's like you can mix it up. You got the feta, you got the mozzarella, you got the cheddar mix.
Yeah, but nigga, you
But
don't want no toppings. You don't want
fuck
shit. Just
like I said,
cheese.
I can deal with that versus just a plain pepperoni pizza, bro. I can't do it. And I think it's because of where I was, and you know where I was. Like,
Oh yeah, I can see that.
like a pepperoni pizza, motherfucker. Like, ain't it delicious? No, it's the most plainest goddamn thing out here.
Yeah.
Add something to this motherfucker. Onions.
From your standpoint, I get that. But just everyday motherfuckers just ordering cheese pizza, like you basic as shit. Like you don't give a fuck about proteins, none of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or the niggas who like to put pineapples on their pizza. I don't fuck with them.
Bro, that's not that bad.
I'll be wanting to
That's,
beat somebody's ass when they do that shit in front of me.
that's not that bad, bro.
I be wanting to beat somebody's ass.
Pepperoni.
And then they act like it's normal. No, the fuck is not.
Nah.
Bro, it kind of is, bro. I'll be honest with you. Pineapples on the pizza is not that bad. Don't knock it till you try it.
I have tried it. It's trash.
I'm just saying, man. I enjoy pineapples on the pizza. It ain't that bad.
I don't give a fuck what fruit, nigga. No fruit goes on pizza. I don't give a fuck what occasion is.
Bro, it is a pie. It's a pie.
No.
Nah, fuck that.
Nah.
It's
No.
It's the principles, nigga.
No.
Now, I would not do apple slices on the pizza, but I would do peaches.
No.
Fuck no.
No.
That's I ain't asked y'all to share. It wasn't like I was asking you to try some. Vote for me.
Hell no. Nigga, if we out somewhere and you ask for apple slices, nigga, I'm walking the fuck out.
No, I said no apple slices, nigga.
Nah, fuck that.
You putting applesauce in your pizza, nigga?
Whoa. This ain't Gerber's. Whoa, hold on.
I said no apple slices. No apple slices. I said
fruit
peaches.
on pizza, nigga. That should be
Man, listen. If I see a man lather applesauce on a pizza, I have to fight that nigga in front of his whole family. I'm sorry.
Right. You just no, bro.
I mean, like cold ass Mott's applesauce. You just pull that shit out your pocket. Just go, yeah. Like what the
right
fuck?
with a tablespoon. smearing that shit on the pizza like it's jelly. No, nigga, we have to fight. Come outside.
Motherfucker. Even like cinnamon applesauce. Like, oh my god.
Hell no.
I said sliced peaches.
All right, fuck it. Since we do the food,
Hell no.
Dunkin' Donuts is fucking trash.
Yes.
What?
Well,
What?
well,
As far as what? They donuts or the
Everything,
coffee?
nigga, everything in there is trash. The whole restaurant. The whole restaurant
I would
trash.
just say everything is
Po,
trash.
I don't
The
know, man.
culottes is fire.
Even the
Boston creams is where it's hit.
Police. No police.
nigga, that's poverty coffee. Nobody should be drinking that shit.
Police.
Oh, you sound like a Starbucks nigga.
Police.
I was just gonna say that too.
Membership card.
Racism.
It's not racist.
You up there with the pumpkin spice latte, UGG wearing blonde.
You got them
female
right. I'll be
white
right
girl
there. I'll be right there with Amber.
Ew. And more. Ew.
asking for fucking vente and
Ew.
fucking Spanish
Ew.
sizes and
Okay,
shit.
it's tall,
Nasty.
grande, and venti.
Ew.
Okay.
Ew.
That shit
Nasty.
sounds sedity
All I gotta
as fuck.
say is, I walk in the coffee shop, they're gonna kick my ass out because I ain't
Oh.
calling this shit that. I'm like, give me an extra large cup of hot tea, motherfucker.
You be
That's it.
right.
And that's it. And
Say
that's
it,
it. And
large,
that's it.
I wish I would have asked for a fucking venti latte.
uncultured motherfuckers.
Fuck you. Give me hot water.
Give me a venti latte with a muffin. Get the
Give
fuck
me
out.
hot water in a cup.
All white dudes show up talking about something. You got
Nigga,
this
did you ask for hot water in a cup?
Yup, that's it.
talking about some goddamn. Well, you
That's
don't
a
have
third-
any regular coffee. Take your
That's a
uncultured ass
thoroughbred
to
hood
McDonald's,
nigga.
nigga.
Yeah. I would
Hold
pay
on,
to
let
see
me
that
get a
shit.
whipped cream coffee with no whipped cream. Get the fuck out of here.
I would pay to see that shit. That nigga walk in with a straight face and be like, "Yo, let me get some hot water."
I'm
McDonald's.
not bullshitting. I'm not bullshitting.
To be honest, McDonald's is
Not
better.
bullshitting.
It's better.
Stop it. No, I'm not bullshitting. I would.
I'd rather drink McDonald's coffee than except for the Dunkin' Donuts over here.
I'll still ask for hot water.
That shit funny as fuck. All right, fuck it. Since we going down the line, Whataburger's trash.
They sound familiar. I don't think I ever had
I've
it.
never had that before.
Slow down.
Whataburger is fucking trash.
What is that?
And it no.
It's a
Listen.
burger spot that's prevalent in the South.
All right,
I
fuck.
still ain't-
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna keep
Ain't
it
been
one.
nowhere.
I tried In-N-Out Burger. I got excited to finally get some
I
work.
did too.
Went to California.
What the fuck is an
I
In-N-Out
walked
burger?
in. I got my In-N-Out. I sat down with my burger, my fries. I bit into that burger. I wanted to burn the whole fucking building to the ground.
What is an In-N-Out burger though?
In-N-Out Burger is what California people get. It's also in Texas, some other places. They had
Do not do Texas. That shit over with.
I tried In-N-Out for the first time. I was like, nigga, this is Sonic's.
What was wrong with the burger, though? What's wrong with the burger?
Nigga, it's Sonic's, nigga. Like, it's overrated Sonic's.
Okay, they told me In-N-Out was the best burger in the whole country, and they were prevalent in California. They said if you come to LA, you gotta have In-N-Out. I drove a truck for 4 days. I took this job. I took this run going to California. I didn't even want to go to California, but I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna try In-N-Out.
Yeah.
Just to go.
I wanted to fire. I mean, I got paid. Nigga, it was a check going to Cali. I didn't just do that shit for fun.
Oh no, I was getting paid, but still to get all the way up there and then realize that burger's trash.
Right, that's
Nigga,
right.
I was teared up with rage, nigga. I was like angry and almost starting ready to cry about how nasty this
I
fucking
would have
burger was.
recorded that. I would have recorded that. I swear to God, I would have
I
recorded
was
that.
like, the whole staff had to leave. I was going back. All right, everybody, go find new jobs. Everybody got to get the fuck out. Everybody get the fuck out. Nigga, my worst day at Wendy's was better than In-N-Out Burger.
What the fuck happened to Wendy's?
No, the worst Wendy's burger I've ever had is better than fucking In-N-Out Burger. That shit's fucking garbage.
Wendy's is up as far as quality go. They still got to work on their fries, but the burger.
No, strawberry lemonade is
up
the only thing I
Their
love.
fries are worse than Maxwell's fries.
Wait, what's wrong with Maxwell's
fries?
Maxwell fries, I give them to people when I get a double dog. Or I get like
No.
Yeah, you take fries. I don't want this nasty shit.
Nah, nigga,
no,
you know
them
who
fries
got
is
you know who
delicious.
got you know who got
trying to hear
trash
that.
fries? Nigga, Steak and Shake got trash fries, nigga.
I've yet to even be
They just got
at
skinny
one.
ass fries. That's
Nigga,
all.
they fries taste like they ironed them motherfuckers.
Hey, y'all gotta. The two of y'all gotta go down to Nashville and try Bojangles fries. Them fries is lovely.
Who the fuck is Bojack?
Right, you mentioned the restaurants they ain't never heard of. You gotta explain that shit.
The fuck
Okay.
is you?
I spent a
I
lot
know
of time.
Bojangles. Take
It's
I want to eat there because of that.
it's a restaurant. It's a fried chicken chain in the South.
It's an offensive ass restaurant.
I mean, the chicken is kind of the chicken is gotten progressively worse, but their chicken sandwich is good. It's better than Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Never had it.
I need,
Alright, what
I
the
need to meet
fuck?
the CEO. We gotta
Okay,
have a little chat.
if you ever go to the southern part of Illinois, they got a couple Bojangles. Go in there and get chicken sandwich. It's better than Popeye's.
I can believe I never had a Popeye's chicken sandwich. Refused to.
What the fuck, man? What
Whoa, let's talk about this.
No, hey, he
Let's
dodged the
talk
bullet
about
because
this.
it was overhyped.
Wait a
That,
minute,
that
wait
chicken
a minute,
sandwich
wait a
was
minute,
mid.
wait a minute. Baptism.
Bro, when they was like, we out of chicken, and then 30 days later, you magically get more chickens, get the fuck out of here.
Are you
You know-
shitting me? That's your reason?
you know we have farms, right? We make
Right.
Nah, yo, them chickens came too quick. Get the fuck out of here.
like,
That many chickens? Nah, get the fuck
okay,
out
first
of
of all, what we
You're
grow chickens at a
co-signing
farm.
chicken between.
Hey.
Wait. You signing
Hey,
chicken
They
between
gotta be on
four
a
black
certain
people.
timeline for him to go get the sandwich.
Nah, I ain't eating it at all, man. Them
Nah, fuck the
chickens was
cookie.
juiced
Nah,
the
fuck the
fuck
cookies
up.
and
Sir,
soup.
you realize how
Nah.
cheap chicken is? I can go down the street and buy a chicken, a live chicken.
Chickens was juiced the fuck up, man.
Nick, you act like chickens are hard to procure. Like we go out in the forest with a net and be catching the motherfuckers. We gotta chase them.
Over the bird? Are you serious?
Hey, it ain't easy to chase no damn chicken. I'm letting you know that right now.
He got wings.
Like I said, y'all let me know who got the duck burger. I want to try that motherfucker.
The duck burger?
What the fuck? What is that?
Tell you,
The duck burger.
What do you what?
duck
No.
is mid.
You can't.
No.
The thing is, bro,
No.
you can't. They ain't even gonna do that, bro. Cause nigga, it's ducks is hard to find as it is.
No, they ain't.
We got a whole farm full of ducks. What are you talking about?
Ducks ain't hard to find. Like ducks ain't everywhere, bro. Like if you come down here, it ain't a lot of ducks down here.
That's down now.
That you looking at, man.
Even in the south.
Oh, them ducks is looking at
Ain't a
your
lot
ass
of
from the
ducks down
shadows like, we gonna fuck
Unless
that
you
nigga up
go
one day.
Unless you go to Florida or some shit. Yeah.
Okay.
But other than that, it ain't a lot of ducks, bro.
We are not catching the ducks in the store. We literally farm ducks. Every piece of meat you see at the store, we got a farm for. It's a dude right now that's got a duck farm. He got a hella field full of ducks. We're not catching. You act like we just shooting down ducks like shit. You know, we got a quarter. We gotta have 1,000 spots by tomorrow night. Nigga, no, we got the farm.
And nine times out of 10, them ducks is going to the Asian restaurants.
Oh,
What? That's the truth. That's the fucking
It's gonna
truth.
be a long. It's gonna be a long night.
When they come out with a duck sub sandwich, let me know.
What? What the hell?
Okay, first of all, what duck is mid? I don't know why y'all niggas hype up duck. Duck is mid.
I didn't try duck
no,
before.
I just
It's
said
all
I
right.
ain't never tried it. I wanted to
It's
try
all
it.
right. I didn't have grilled duck before. It's all right.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's all right.
Grilled duck?
Yeah, and it was in an Asian spot.
Oh no, this boy got food poisoning. Oh God, we gonna die. Oh shit! Wow.
I get food poisoning. Nigga, it was cooked all the way.
No, I ain't trying to hear that shit. You gonna catch something in a minute.
Most friends told me that pork is poisonous. I've been eating this shit for 32 years. I'm still fucking here, nigga.
Yeah, like
Shit,
I
it
never
ain't
had a
common.
ass pulled pork sandwich.
I used to fuck pulled pork sandwiches. I had to stop eating them shits.
I mean, I like them too, but my body decided that, hey, nigga, you either gonna get healthy or I'm gonna fuck your life up. I had to take a nap today because I ate a catfish dinner.
It be like that.
Well,
My stomach was fucked up for 3 hours. I had to take a nap. That's how old I
well.
am.
It be like that.
Nigga couldn't handle that. Meow. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Funny as hell.
Hey, fuck it. We were talking about food for a fucking hour. I'm gonna start an argument because I'm bored. I
Oh
think
shit.
they're more influential to hip hop than Eminem.
Wait,
What?
come again.
Wait, what?
Again.
I think Gucci is more influential to hip hop than Eminem is.
Gucci Mane?
Yeah.
More
Yeah,
influential? Yeah.
yeah. There's no argument. What's wrong
I
with you?
mean, yeah,
Yeah.
Eminem rap better, but
Ain't no
Gucci's
argument.
way fucking better.
Duh, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, that ain't
I
no
don't know, niggas.
argument. Shit, that's a strong ass
They,
statement.
somebody had like a top 10 list, and somebody put Gucci over Eminem, and then all the Eminem fans was like, "That's bullshit." I'm like, no, I Gucci. To be honest, I think Gucci the versus against Eminem. I don't think it would be like a slaughter. It might be close.
You can't. It's that's a weird ass matchup though, because you can't. It's not going. The songs is not gonna hit like
Okay.
they need to. Like nigga, you can't like Gucci. If Gucci play photo shoot and then Eminem play lose yourself, nigga, you know how weird that shit is.
I don't know. The argument was funny because I was thinking about that shit. I was like, it depends. If it's Atlanta, Eminem gonna lose like a motherfucker.
But if you talking about
We
influence,
really gotta stop mentioning this nigga.
Because if I was drunk, I mean, because if I'm in Atlanta and this nigga play on deck, I don't give a fuck what Eminem play.
This gonna turn into the we hate Eminem pod.
I know
but
Eminem.
if he talking about influence, then yeah. I mean,
Eminem is he's probably one of the greatest lyricists alive, but I'd rather have a dope ass song than dope lyrics.
This is only an argument if there's a Eminem stan arguing with you, but that ain't the case. So
I don't hate Eminem. I people think that it's still early 2000s, and I'm like, it's not anymore. My opinions have changed since I was like in high school.
his fans think he's God in terms of everything, but that ain't the case. If we just talking about lyrics, yes, there's a lot of people that can't fuck with him lyrically.
Ever since the MGK beef, people been looking at Eminem differently. Like,
well, I wouldn't say differently. Hell, some people just hop on the MGK side just because they didn't like Eminem.
True.
I scoffed when I saw MGK made a diss song about Eminem, and then I listened to it and I went, "Oh shit, this nigga making points."
And shit, at this point, it's easy to get into some shit when you ain't got shit to lose.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I'm fucking 20 years into my career and some little young nigga come out and diss me, and now I feel obligated to respond.
Nah,
nigga saying I lost because he brought up some shit that happened to me 10 years ago.
You know,
did I really lose?
I'll be honest. I want to hate MGK like everyone else. I really do, because it would make my life easy if I did. But every time I hear his new song, I'm like, "Fuck, I like this. God damn it, shit."
Bro, it's him and this dude named Youngblood that Spotify keep trying to recommend to me. I'm like, get the fuck off my playlist.
Hey, his rock songs is good. Like, I want to hate them, but I don't.
I hate him.
God, to be honest, I haven't really heard an MGK song I didn't like.
I really do not listen to
keep
this
it a
book.
stack. Joyner did lose that little back and forth they had, but if we was to put
MGK
these
didn't even
niggas,
did he?
he didn't have to.
Not publicly.
Right.
Jordan was like shit on MGK, and then he's like, "My bad." I was like, "Damn, what the fuck?"
Right. if we was to put these niggas on a song and they had to rap, I got joiner. I'm sorry.
If you listen to MGK's old shit, it's not just going. He ain't exactly just doing. Ain't no gonna clean up MGK. MGK really getting his bag because he can rap, so he might have a
He can
little.
rap, but I don't think he's better than joiner rapping.
To be honest, MG Rap Devil was really good, and
It was
he was never he was never gonna beat he was never gonna out rap Eminem. That was the point. Never gonna out rap him. The whole point was to embarrass him and make him come out of character. He did come out of character. Now the problem is if I don't Eminem. I don't think Joyner would survive a Rap Devil type diss song.
Mm, it depends on what he bring up. Like what dirt do you have on this nigga that would
It's
make
the
us
brush
that would
shit
make
off.
people stop fucking with him? Period.
The Kevin Civil thing did not help his situation because it just made him look. Because even though he was right about what he said about Kevin Civil, it was the fact of she had too many friends and he just looked like he was whining.
I mean, there was other people saying stuff about it too.
The problem is you probably should have brought that up at when it happened instead of years later.
That's true too.
Because he just brought it about the blue and everyone's like, what the fuck is this about? Like,
Well, no, because somebody else, I can't remember who it was that said she was doing them dirty, and then he came out and said, "Yeah, she did da 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 to me."
I don't know. I put Jordan in the same category as Logic.
God damn.
God damn. I mean, yeah, another Logic is another one of them niggas. Like, yeah, he can rap, but like, can he make good music though?
I mean, Logic was on you. Logic was like on YouTube beefing with Joe Budden, and I'm like, sir, I need you to stop, okay?
Cause niggas gotta stop letting Joe get to them.
First of all, Joe Budden is. I don't want to sit here and shit on Joe Budden. Joe Budden is Joe Budden.
Might as well. Ain't like he gonna hear this shit.
Shit, he might. I don't know. That's
Yeah,
what
talking about him dirty.
Shit, he would have to go
nervous.
digging for it.
Sometimes I get nervous about what I say on here because let's say hypothetically this does take off and we do blow up. I said a lot of inflammatory shit on here that I will have to live with.
That's all right. We did nigga. I done said fuck Nikki too many times.
Right, we didn't. Right,
I know
it
that's
come with the,
just
it come
making
with
me
the
nervous
territory.
because then I gotta fight all these goddamn barbs on Twitter.
Not you. Everybody knows you love Nikki, man. They gonna come for me on the Twitter account I don't have. That's cool.
I like the music. Let me preface this. I like the music. The music. Now all that other shit she's doing, I don't co-sign on none of that shit.
I don't think no one can.
I'll separate the music from the person. Now the shit she does is questionable publicly behind the scenes, but she can rap good, and she made a lot of music and a lot of good music in the past. I won't leave it at that because I'm not gonna fight barbs. Okay.
Yeah, barbs go like way back and shit. They start digging up pictures from when you was in grade school and shit.
I made shit. I have a Twitter and I made it when Cardi B was going through some shit. I made a joke about Nicki being quiet, and then I had a whole bunch of barbs in my mentions.
Yeah, that'll happen.
I didn't
And
know that they was
I have 4 followers on Twitter. I still had to deal with that shit.
Well, he was on there where she's very relevant. So
Don't worry about it. If we blow up, we're just gonna delete all these old episodes anyway. Fuck it.
once it's out there, it's out there.
right, I ain't really worried about the shit unless we losing money from it.
Then we could be like, get that shit off there.
Like if this dude blow up and we get a contract or some shit and there's money involved, then yeah, I'll delete him. But shit, if we ain't losing no money from it, I'll go fuck.
We ain't made no alphabet jokes, so I think we'll be okay.
Oh no, I'll stay away from that. I'll stay away from that.
X.
Let's make one before we.
I'll stay away from that because them niggas send you emails and shit.
No, if they got an acronym, we stay the fuck away from them niggas.
Send you emails, death threats, all type of shit.
Wait, I'm lost as to what we're doing.
The alphabet gang, nigga.
Oh, that shit over with. I don't want to say.
No, we're not gonna do that. We allies or whatever the fuck cool shit that you say if you don't want to get fucking canceled.
So ain't nobody gonna say nothing about Leah Thomas?
Nope. Silent than a motherfucker.
Nigga, thoughts and prayers, nigga. Thoughts and prayers.
I'm silent than a motherfucker. Shit. I'm John Gotti in the interrogation room. I ain't saying shit, nigga.
Man, listen. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. Hey, I think everybody.
Don't do it.
You jumping out the plane with no parachute, nigga.
He brave. Let him do it.
I got this. I hope everyone.
I bet he do. He's the
Godspeed.
Come to a fair agreement so everybody's happy. How about that?
That's cool.
You thought I was gonna come out the gate with some F-bombs or some shit?
No. Let me hear your thoughts on Leah Thomas, nigga.
Nigga, first of all, what? I'm not part.
That is.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not part of the Kevin Samuels clique or none of them red pill niggas. I mean, I don't. It's not that I don't agree with them niggas. It's just I don't. It's just it smells over there and it don't smell like pussy. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I mean, I be feeling them too. It's just they be saying the shit, but they don't say it in the right tone, and they just sound angry. And I'm like, I'm not really like I get pussy. I'm not angry at all. Like,
man, Kevin Samuels don't give a single solitary fuck.
I don't want to go through that every day. That's too much. You just, it's not really what he says to delivery.
No, he say some shit, but and not only what he says, but how blunt he say it. Nigga will look you straight in your face and just destroy your life.
Kevin Samuels is one of them people where he just well, I'm just being honest. Like, there's varying degrees in tone of saying saying things a certain way. Because he's like, how many kids you got? 2. How tall are you? I'm 5'5". How much do you weigh? 280. He'd be like, yuck. I'm like, damn, nigga, you didn't have to do that.
You're right. And he chose to do that shit. And it was a reason behind why he asked all that shit, and it only makes sense to him.
How y'all feel about them fresh and fit niggas?
The what?
I don't fuck with the niggas. No.
The fresh and fit dudes.
The fresh and fit dudes.
Yeah, they're a bunch of jokes from Miami.
There's
2 dudes.
There's this Arab dude. He got some African in him somewhere, and it's just like Haitian dude or some shit.
Oh, is that the podcast where they have like 20 niggas on every episode?
Yeah,
like 20 females on every episode.
It's like a bunch of girls on there, and they just get the girls on the podcast, just be tearing into them and shit.
Yeah, I think I've seen some of that shit on IG, but what they say.
I'm gonna be a feminist for a second because they always be talking about like, oh well, you use a dude for me. I'm like, yeah, nigga, she a gold nigga. That's her job, nigga. What the fuck did you think? You a bad bitch. You got some bad bitch clothes. You got your hair, your nails done to go fuck rich niggas for money. What about this is complicated?
Hey, that do make sense though.
I mean, yeah, that is what they do.
Because if I walk up to an 11, I'm like, hey, how you doing? She's like, hey, you look like you broke. And I'm like, you are correct. And we just go our separate ways.
I think gold diggers low key walk around with the scanners they used to use in DBZ and shit just to see if niggas is broke.
Oh shit, he over 9,000.
Hey, I don't.
This nigga's ultra broke.
No, if she bad as fuck, like bad, and she just trying to fuck a nigga with some money, then she absolutely should go out and get the max contract. Absolutely. Now the only problem is if you ain't
a baddie and you want to do baddie things, but you're not a baddie, and then you just mad because you try to hang around rich niggas and they be like, niggas, you here to take out the garbage? The fuck is you doing over here? And then they get mad.
Nah, fuck that. Baddies cost money. And they also don't appreciate regular shit.
I mean, the thing is, if you actually doing those things and you not faking it, like if you actually getting free trips to France and you wear red bottom everything and you eating caviar and champagne, you ain't gonna give a broke nigga no time. Like what the fuck, Applebee's, nigga, I ain't going no motherfucking Applebee's.
Hey, all I'm saying is if we talking and I decide to fly you out and I show you around and I pay for everything and I don't get shit out of that, we gonna have a problem.
Well,
You shouldn't do that in the first place, though.
Yeah.
well, Sterling, you see the
You shouldn't
thing
do that
is,
in the first place.
DJ Academics basically explain what Twitter is. Twitter is basically Backpage. It's just a big ass back page. All them baddies you see, they all have a price. Like some of them is 1,200, some of them 2,400, and they gonna come and they gonna fuck you, and they gonna take a bunch of pictures, and then you send them back home.
Fuck that.
That comes from the DA, of course. But the thing is, you gotta negotiate the pussy in the contract. Like, hey, you coming here to fuck. Like, I'm not here to have a conversation.
Oh, 100%. That's got to be established before any arrangements is made.
Goddamn it, anything.
Before
There's a hello.
I pay for anything, that has to be we got to be on the same page with it.
Before I even say anything, that is,
Hey, because if I tell a girl, hey, come over, we finna fuck, and then you come over here, about, well, I'm not really feeling it, I got a headache. I'm like, all right, well, happy trails to you,
Yo, Uber is
but
outside.
I ain't gonna start. We got expectations that they just can't honor.
I don't. First of all, I ain't
But
Ubering
I
shit.
think they got the same expectations. You just got to put
If
that
you
shit out
got a
front.
car, I don't want you around. I don't.
Yeah, that's
First,
if she can't
that
even get
shit,
to your crib, like, and
yeah,
y'all live in the same city.
that shit is fucking dead. First of all, one, if you don't have a job and you don't have a car, like a functioning car, I don't want shit to do with you. Sorry.
But there are some females out there like that expect that shit, and for you to pay for
If you ain't got no fat ass, let alone good conversation, money, or even
Cause
half
she could be a 10, but she only has her own place. She ain't got no job. She ain't got no car.
Well,
Like
here's the
her
thing. Here's
job
the
is
thing.
finessing niggas.
But the thing,
Right,
I
right.
don't.
But see, compromise. But see, if it's like this. If folks in them say red pill, blue pill, it has to be some way. It balances so that everybody can actually win without losing. Though that's complicated. Rarely you would hear that. Yeah, it can be done too. It's just in the fucked up field we in, it's feelings, drama, family, bull. God, need I say more? What story have you not heard on the news? If not Twitter or whatever the fuck you be going on. So in a sickening way of it, honestly speaking, the Americans are that greedy that they would honestly take freedom for granted. How so? You would sell your ass on an OnlyFans page to get by. Not saying it's bad. I ain't saying I doubt you or fault you. Do what you got to do. Hey, I don't care. Do it. Here's the thing though. Any other country can say, honestly, we just take this shit for granted. And that's why it is the way the fuck it is. Sorry, I ain't gonna stunt. A man gonna do what he gotta do at the end of the day. We out here working, striving, staying alive, paying all these bills, goddamn it, trying to deal with bullshit, whatever the hell finna come. While a woman can stay home, have the kids, talk shit, gossip, get their hair done, look good for the next man. You don't know whether they lying or they telling the truth. As hell, some things sound like the last shit they said. So honestly speaking, they would take that God forgive freedom, where you have no rules, no authority, nobody over you harassing you, telling you how to live your life, what you can and cannot say, who you can and cannot fuck on, where you cannot sleep. Yeah, any right now, a girl could have a baby daddy and a husband freely. So could a man freely. There's no problem. Let alone there's whatever the fuck you call it. But freely, you could do that. However, what you cannot do is say, "Hey, you hook up with her, you go in, you know what I'm saying, you talk, and the first thing she put on the table is the pussy." No, nope, can't win for losing. No.
Well,
You
nigga,
even
if
gotta
that was
look
what
at
y'all discussed, if that's what y'all discussed in the beginning, and it turns into something else, but what you describing is you both did anything to get what you needed to get. Now you both confused as fuck because you didn't establish what you needed to do in the beginning.
right.
Which
It
is
just sounds
common.
like you,
Which is
yeah,
common.
because I ain't gonna fault you. You said anything you wanted to get what you needed to get, and
Okay,
now it's turning into something else. But in the beginning, when you establish it, what it is, it's less confusing.
Right.
correct. But guess what? It's so simple, they make it complicated.
Because you even got to look at how, like, you got to look at how people even hooking up now. Like, when we was coming up, it was easy to walk up to a girl and just get her
Say
number.
it, say
You
it,
know what I'm
say
saying?
it,
You
say it.
walk up to a girl now, she'll be like, "You can have my IG. I ain't gonna give you my number though."
Number
Or
two.
you can have my Twitter. I ain't gonna give you my number though. Or if
Number
she do
three.
give you her number, it's gonna be 2 digits off or one
All right.
digit.
If not, it comes with something that you will soon to find be
You
okay. Why did I even waste my time?
gotta
Right.
be careful if she too geek because she be like, "Oh, here's my IG," and then it's like click the link in the bio. Like, no, bitch, I'm not subscribing to your OnlyFans.
Right. And I'm not finna be on the long list of your fucking followers. If you don't
Okay,
want to deem me special, then just say that.
well, to
But you
be honest,
would want. But wait a minute. But you would want me. Let's just set aside the nonsense. Let's just set aside the nonchalant part. You would want me to spend time, go out. You know what I'm saying? Include you in on things. I can't wonder, or if not wonder. Let's get into this a little deep, y'all.
And
Fucking
that's
little,
and
little,
that's
little.
if she wants something serious.
There you go. So who's
Like I
to
said,
say
nigga, you did
how?
anything you wanted to get it, and now you experiencing post nut clarity.
Case
That's
in
all.
point. Case in point.
Cause
I mean,
if she wants something serious, it's gonna be double standard like a motherfucker.
Like a motherfucker. But here's the thing: you're not willing to compromise
Right.
all the time.
Cause you don't
You're
want
not
that.
willing.
You
You're
trying to
right.
be
Right.
friends with
You're not gonna
benefits.
will. You
She
can't.
want a
There are
whole
some
ass
things.
relationship.
There you go. So you can't always win for losing at all. It is what it is. You can't. Basically, I said to you like this, fellas, and as quiet as it's kept, I'll go on the record with all this shit. I do not knock the man that has to pay a woman, but that's your choice. Can't knock you, but that's your choice.
to
You
be
rather get
fair,
straight to the point
if
and
if
lose
if
rather
you
than work
have
for it.
listen, if you have the means and you out here grinding, like you over here getting, you're out here getting 7 figures, and you don't feel like having the conversations. You don't feel like remembering her favorite color and her birthday.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, lad, yeah, there you go, there you go, there you
And you
go.
just
Drag it
like,
out,
listen,
drag it out for me.
girl on IG, hey, come over
You
here,
feel me? You
spend
feel
the
me?
night. Your cash on the table and say la vie. That's basically what that is. I wanted the long term relationship and the kids and the car seats and the towels running around. That's what I wanted.
But
There was a time when I just wanted to fuck girls and focus on like getting money. I tried it and it didn't work for me.
hey, no standard. Your own man. Nobody can fault you.
There's also I didn't want to do that because shit, niggas be talking about which bitches is just shady, man. Shit. I fuck white, black, Asian, goddamn Puerto Rican, Mexican, all shit. If you want to find a shady one, you'll find a shady one.
Oh, trust and believe.
Man, I'll tell
Every
you a story. It's a dude I knew, and he had a girl, And then he kind of had some issues. He disappeared, but you know, me and his girl, we was friends. We kept in contact. Well,
Mm.
she was bi. She said she was bi. So she had, I'm dancing with this chick up close. And her girlfriend sitting right at the table. We at this restaurant for her birthday. I'm dancing with her ass.
Right.
Your girl don't had no issues with it. She's like, no. Then, on Snapchat, I get pics of titties with her face. And I'm like, oh, did you mean to send me this? Oh, no, it was an accident. I'm like, all right,
Bullshit.
whatever. And then she's like,
Bullshit.
well, by the way, what'd you think? And I'm like, shit
The
was
dog
nice.
ate my homework. Shit.
I'm like, she's like, all right, well, the next one, save it. I'm like, all right, cool. So, man, but the thing is, you had me drinking the shit with your girlfriend, and
And
I'm
clear, like I said, what I just tell you? Don't
all,
matter.
and
Don't
the
matter. They
thing,
got that freedom.
just
Don't
like
matter.
this is this little ass innocent white girl from the suburbs, and she just as dirty,
Then won't even harm a fly, will she?
just sweet as pie, just as dirty as hood bitches is. Every bit.
Man. Say it. Say it. Go ahead. Let it out. Let it
That's what last
out.
thing talking about. I'm
Let
gonna
it
go get me
out.
a white girl. I'm like, nigga, okay. I'm gonna let you know right now. Go get you a white girl. Go get you whatever you want. But I'm gonna let you know right now. You end up doing the same shit
There you go. There you go.
because black, white, Mexican, all these they all American. They all got the same Wi-Fi. They got the same social media. All of
There
them.
you go. There you go. There you go.
Shit, white,
There you
black.
go. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, except for all of them. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't cry. You can't cry to me about, oh, why you out here in these streets? Oh, why? Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me make this a special bulletin because I'll catch any hell for any of it any day. You're gonna ask for something. Money does grow on a tree, but bitch, you ain't never planted a seed a day in your life. You can take this one, but that we all know how that shit go. So, in a means of why am I, goddamn it, because you're not gonna get off your ass or give me even half of what I need. So I get it for myself. I don't ask you for shit. I don't stand in your way. I don't even worry about what the hell you doing.
Are you ever gonna stop doing this and like just pick a chick and stop? Just like do like the single the one girl life and all.
I
Here,
say he got a couple more years before he want to
you
switch
feel
it
me?
up.
Say it to him. Say it to
I
him
mean,
just like that.
I ain't
Say
rushing
it to him.
you. I was just asking, is that a possibility?
It's all anything. Anything's possible. But see, it
It's gotta
goes
make
both ways.
sense.
And
But
that's
then
what a lot.
you also got to think, and I'm just speaking on this kind of from the outside. Like he may get with somebody because he feel like he want to be with him, and then after a while, he be like, this ain't what I want.
Won't that you say it?
I figured at some point you was gonna get tired of doing this. And you be like, can I just have one girl? And she not giving you a headache, and she's simple.
I'm not gonna stunt to you though. I'm not gonna stunt to you though, and I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I asked God for that. I asked God for that. But guess what? Even He'll tell me it takes time.
Hey, I mean, I got headaches, but they ain't. The headaches I got now ain't as big as the headaches I had before.
Shit, I ain't never had them type of headaches yet. You gotta remember.
Nah, these headaches is better. I mean, yeah, it's just petty shit. I'm not
Yeah.
worried about if you out fucking some other nigga or some other shit.
I never actually worried about that in all number of years. I've never worried about that because it's like it is what it is. You ain't gotta do what
Yeah,
you gotta do.
as fucked up as it is,
I,
that's your own body. It ain't none of my fucking business.
Thank you. You see what I'm saying?
but here's the thing. I never really gave a fuck if you was out fucking some other nigga. Just don't, just don't
Don't
fucking.
let me find out. I'll say it like that.
I'm just like, don't embarrass me. G. If you want to go fuck a nigga, just say, hey, I'm gonna go fuck this nigga. But when I ask you about it, don't sit here and get angry and play little stupid ass games.
Phone them. And then, huh, they get mad when you treat them how you treat them. Because honestly, separating it, and again, I go on record. They're not gonna want to feel how they would feel if they were the one with the shoe in their hand.
You know what's fucked up about my ex is it wasn't the fact that she was fucking around with another nigga. She was fucking down.
Wait, what?
I'm
She was
like, bro,
supposed to be fucking up.
Bro, if you
Mm.
push me aside for little baby and I see a fucking ghost outside your fucking house, I'm like, all right, you know what? That's fair. That's an upgrade. You know what? I completely understand. But you push me aside to go fucking nigga that stocking shelves at the goddamn food for less. And I'm like, really?
Really?
I'm like, this nigga got a Chevy Impala in front of your house that's got like a nasty misfire. I'm like, for real? Alright, cool.
Sometimes I ain't gonna stunt to you, Jay. Sometimes it's always something that we don't know. Be it vice versa. It's
Never
some
trust
shit
a
that they
bitch who loves a camera. She'll turn around and then fuck a janitor. Push a T.
man, for real. For real. I said just like that. For
At
real,
least go get a
basically.
scamming nigga with an Escalade with some TVs in it. I mean, God.
You never know. You never know though. You
Not
never
the
know.
nigga stuck in '05.
I mean, but if you go,
This nigga still got spinners.
but the thing is, if
You
I
asshole.
gotta,
He got a fish tank in the dashboard.
if I gotta
Y'all some
compete with
idiots.
other niggas, at least make the shit look. I'd rather the optic look like, all right, cool. This is clearly an upgrade from me. All right, cool. Cause trust me, when I cheat on my bitches, I did not fuck down. Trust me, I fucked a badder bitch than you.
That was a half. It was a half reason, but yeah. I ain't gonna stand.
Hey, everybody ain't able to fuck up.
Yeah,
Sometimes you have to fuck down because shit, you
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
stay in
There
your
you
tax
go.
bracket.
There you go. Let alone it was quick and easy, and it ain't gonna mean too much of anything.
Then it's crazy if they know each other.
You know,
Whoa, I ain't say all that. I don't never. You dumb as hell if you do that shit. I ain't gonna stand.
there's some shit I want to say on the air, but we're gonna have to just talk about it later.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too personal here.
No.
So
These niggas don't need to know everything.
yeah.
I'll throw my own dirty lines out here. I ain't gonna throw out nobody else.
Nope, I'm good.
Nah, but I had some really, I don't know. When I was in my 20s, I had some wild ass moments. I had some low lows.
I mean, shit, if you want to share, go ahead. But hey,
Bro,
Hey, don't make
listen,
it awkward for him. Shit, I
listen.
like him. I like him when he opens his heart. Shit,
That's
it's
that's
bleeding.
hey,
Man, we done all fucked the questionable meth head
hey,
before, man. It's okay.
listen. You ever
niggas
go
said a divine intervention.
Fuck that.
Hey,
Fuck that. It's good
you
time.
ever hop on Facebook and it sends you like a memory and it's never nothing
That's
good.
fucked up,
It's
man.
always some fuck shit. And then I'm looking at myself like 7 years like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing?
Well,
Hey,
what are you doing?
Like,
sometimes Facebook be sending that shit at the wrong time.
like every time I see that old shit, like especially like a status I made, I want to go back, I want to get a time machine, like throw a mattress at myself.
Hey, y'all.
It be like
But
that.
hey, notice it like this, y'all. There was a point in time on Facebook. It was cool to actually talk about the relationship you was in.
What? Oh my
It
god!
was. I'm not
Don't
gonna
even
hear you.
bring that up.
Hear me. Hear me. Wait. Hear me, y'all. Hear me. It was around the time everybody was in high school. Yeah, because those times you already know. You talk to who you know what I'm saying, who you like, and you know what I'm saying. Y'all was discreet about it. It was cool to say, "Hey, I'm with this person," and you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. Now, bruh, you don't even hear nothing like that no more. From be it barely anyone. You will never hear somebody talking about their husband or wife right now
Dog, at
on
one
Facebook.
point, right? At one point, Facebook turned into Maury.
Oh
To
man,
be to be honest, shit, I keep my private life so private niggas didn't even know about my son.
see what I'm saying?
There you go.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, they was like, you got 2 kids? I was like, yeah. Like, why you ain't post? I'm like, well, I don't. I get to argue with my girl all the time. Like I don't need to post everything. Like, I don't. I hate doing that shit. To be
You
honest,
gotta remember You gotta remember they do that. They do that. That comes
no,
with it too.
they just doing it to show off for the other friends. Like, look what I got. To be honest, I don't really need that.
I feel
And
like
you
the
know, one thing.
niggas who gotta post everything really ain't got no friends.
To be honest, a girl that constantly pressures you to post on Facebook is actually shit. That's a big ass red flag. Cause guess what? If she posts the good times, she gonna post the bad times.
And then shit, even going back to relationships, I hated the motherfucking like dealing with. I didn't want to deal with no female that wanted to take a whole fucking photo shoot in the bathroom.
I hate taking the guy.
Man, let me tell you about them
I
days,
hated that shit. Like
boy.
she put half her ass on the sink and then be like, "All right, stand
Man, let me
behind me
tell
and
you
pose."
about them
No,
days,
I'm fucking
boy.
stupid
Shit.
ass shit.
The sink, boy, bro, they invented that. They
Right.
invented that.
Especially like my ex, because she would be friends with these niggas that was way too bold because they thought that their turn was coming up. So they'll comment some crazy shit and you in the picture.
Oh yeah, it was some bold niggas. It be niggas like they'll be trying to spit game in the comments
I'm
and
like,
be like,
I'm in
"You
the
with
shit.
this nigga?"
Like, man, hey, man, let me. She's like, hey, yo, let me get a pic of your titties. And I'm like, nigga, you know I can see you, right? But nigga, don't you think I can see you? He goes, oh, I could,
Oh, that
you
feels
bitch ass nigga.
better.
And I'm like, bruh, oh, you think this is some internet shit? Nigga, you in the Heights, right? Nigga, I'll give you your address where you can come find me.
Like nigga, I'm right here in front of the shower curtain. You don't see me, nigga?
All right, cool. We gonna be brave. Oh, you brave on the internet. Let's see if you brave in real life too. Come on.
Yeah, internet to get your water cut off. No Summer Walker.
Trying to tell you. Oh fucking. I ain't missed that shit. You remember when niggas was making up their own middle names?
Yeah, I did that stupid ass shit.
Middle name be long as shit.
Oh shit. Oh, 2006 me was a dirty ass nigga.
Ain't nobody tell you to go back that far, man.
Heck, you funny, man.
That's my high school life. I was looking at this shit. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Be like that. Shit.
I was proud. I was broke. I was proud of stupid ass shit. I was taking pictures of Starbucks cups and shit, flaunting that shit. I'm like, you, you broke piece of shit.
Don't get mad at it. You gotta
I thought
embrace it.
I was
Part of
I was
life.
you tires from work and I thought I was like a little scammer. But
Hell no.
I was stealing used tires from the work for the job and selling them. And I thought that I thought I was fucking Rick Ross in this motherfucker. I got him for a low, 4 for 20. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
This nigga was OJ the Juice Man at the tire shop.
I was taking pictures with tires, like a stack of tires in the background, like I was fucking Pablo Escobar.
This nigga making clubhouses out of tires and shit.
I was like, yo,
Fuck your foot,
what
nigga.
you need? I got you. I'm like, oh my god,
Shit, that was
stop.
also during the time when your job wasn't checking your Facebook.
Nigga, you know what the worst
Shit,
part
bitch,
is?
nigga now.
I lost prevention because it got so bad to the point where loss prevention came to the job and they was like, "Hey man, you know it's a shortage of tires." Meanwhile, I got a whole bunch of them in the truck, and I'm like, "Nah, no, not at all." Why? You notice I'm missing?
I don't know shit. I ain't seen shit.
So I said, you know, what, me and you gonna team up and we gonna solve this problem. So I just had to lay low for a couple weeks.
That sounds absurd.
One of them.
I
You
was
turned into one of them
I was
niggas.
giving him fake clues.
Hell no.
He really trusted me too. He's like, all right, we're gonna do a stakeout, see who's taking tires in there. I'm like, all right, cool. I just like stopped.
You turned into one of them niggas. Them niggas not to be trusted. A nigga steal some shit from you and then turn around and help you look for it. Shit.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah,
Tough as shit.
Hell no.
Okay, I got away with this shit. I'm only saying this because statute of limitations is up.
I mean, this shit was what years ago. They don't give a fuck now.
Nah, what's fucked up is somebody else got caught up for this shit.
Oh,
Oh,
that's fucked up.
Then he fucked it up because I was like, "Hey, you do this, you do this, you do this. Hey, don't get too greedy because you're if you take too many alarm bells go off. So just keep it casual. This
So
nigga,
what that was everybody on the job was doing it, and then what happened was when they came around, y'all ain't tell everybody.
he was new, and I had known before he started working there, and I taught him the game because I was making a few hundred because they wasn't paying me shit. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get some more. And I taught him the game, and I said, don't get greedy and don't do the shit at night. Don't do the shit at night. They got this dumbass nigga on camera rolling fucking tires in his trunk. Stupid. And then he snitched on the whole crew. But I ain't worked there no more.
I said you can't. Shit.
And also, that's something I tell young niggas: if you gonna do dirt alone. Don't do it with
Of
nobody,
course.
because you can't trust nobody now.
Hell no. Shit. Sound like them niggas, some niggas I used to work with at Home Depot. These niggas was stealing appliances out of the appliance warehouse that they had. And I'm like, nigga, how the fuck these niggas was pulling up like to the front of the warehouse, 9 o'clock at night, and there's 2 surveillance cameras in the front. These niggas is trying to steal refrigerators, dishwashers, shit like that. Nigga, you know how hard it is to steal appliances, nigga?
You put up with the U-Haul, it's easy.
Man, these niggas is trying to do that shit in a Ford F-150, nigga. It's not gonna work.
A lot of them bank scam shits, niggas think that's some new shit. They was trying to get me that shit in 04.
Which one are you talking about?
Scam? Yeah, which one?
The bank scam where they like, hey, I know somebody at a bank teller we can put some money in your account. We just pull it out. And I had somebody send me that now, and they're like, hey, what bank you with? And I'm like, y'all niggas still doing that, nigga? That was 20.
Yeah. They ain't gonna give up.
They don't give a fuck.
Never give up that.
And I'm like, no. He's like, why not? Because I told my friend no when he said that shit in 04, nigga. I'm like, so let me get this straight. You got my first and last name, my address, my social security number, all my shit. All the rest of you niggas anonymous. So this shit going in my bank account. You got my face taking my money out of my ATM. And then when the shit go down, guess who they gonna look for? Me.
All right. Them niggas persistent, bro. It's still the hey, I can turn 200 into 2,000 niggas out here.
They didn't even know detective work. They just got a binder. And then it's like, come here, nigga. You know what it is. Get in the car. All right, shit. They don't even need a confession.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Can we stop at McDonald's on the way? Shit.
Looking ass.
Funny as hell.
The fuck? Talking about McDonald's on the way.
Hell no, nigga. I mean, shit. People act like this scamming shit new. Cause all these new they rapping about scams. I'm like, that shit old. That shit old. I'm like, I just one of the same shit.
Oh, that feels so much better.
Niggas wonder why I use Samsung Pay everywhere. You can't take that shit.
Not yet.
Not yet. They figuring it out.
Not yet. We're gonna figure that out.
You remember how they got? You ever hear the story of how they got Grandpa West, bro?
Wait,
Shit,
what?
I think they somebody just figured out how to hack Venmo.
I ain't got no damn Venmo.
I don't got no Venmo.
Yeah. But no, you ain't never heard the tale of how Grandpa West lost all his money one time?
No.
He went down south. Some dudes walked up to him And he was already old at the time. And they told him we could flip your money. They walked this nigga into the bank and cleaned out his accounts.
Was it at gunpoint?
No.
No. And I know exactly how he talking about how they did it because he is gullible to do that shit.
Bro, if you knew Grandpa West, you'd be like, man, this motherfucker was probably smiling in the jittery and the happy.
On my mama, he was probably like a happy ass nigga that just got some ass out the 20th century, no cap.
And came back to Chicago broke, like nigga.
Broke like a motherfucker. Don't laugh. Trenches.
So he just let some niggas rob him willingly.
Happily, motherfucker. Fuck no, not willingly. Happily.
Yeah, like this was probably in I think maybe the 90s or like late 80s.
Oh, okay. It's kind of funny when people say like, "Oh man, I can flip your money." Okay, then nigga, if you can flip that good, then why do you need to flip my money?
They flipped his money. They turned whatever the fuck he gave him. I was like,
these niggas be wilding, bro.
Hell yeah. Shit is fucked up.
Shit, especially if y'all been to Atlanta, them niggas, that's like the scamming Olympics.
Man, fuck Atlanta.
Oh, so you hate Atlanta so much. I fucking love Atlanta.
But it's only one way somebody gonna flip your money, and that's if they sell it. Because I remember niggas in high school was doing that shit.
You can't flip my money. I flip my own goddamn money. Shit.
No, they was doing it by other means. It wasn't like we gonna take the shit, put it in the bank. It was we gonna take the shit, buy something with it, and sell something with it.
It was dudes selling in my high school. This was early 2000s. They was selling fruities in class, making money. And that shit was working too.
Yeah, fruities.
Yo,
gummy bears, gummy wine.
Nigga, at D, niggas was selling everything.
Yeah, I know. I was contributing.
Everything, nigga. Not just food. These niggas was selling flash drives, fucking stylus, whatever the fuck you needed, nigga.
Them stylists was dumb as hell because they all had IDs on them. So when you sold them, motherfucker be like, "What you doing with this?"
Right. I ended up getting in trouble behind this shit.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. The police pulled them, snatched them up and searched them. It was a bag full of candy. They was like, "God damn it!"
It's always one.
Because you listen to the conversation, it sounded like drugs. Like, yeah, man, we gonna flip this. Then you gonna go back re-up. They thought they was doing something.
Crazy. That was a long ass day too, because I ended up getting in school suspension for that shit.
Yeah, nigga, I forgot who sold that shit to you.
White boy, I forgot his name. I wouldn't even, and they was mad because I wouldn't get this nigga name up when they put me in the little interrogation room and shit. It was like, who the fuck gave you this? And nigga, it was a stylist from the girls' campus. I don't know how the fuck he got that, but they was like, nigga, who? He was like, we ran the ID number. This belonged to a girl on the girls' campus. How the fuck did you get this? Nigga, I don't know.
Wait a minute. Y'all, wait. So let me get this straight. Y'all bought other IDs?
No, they stole the shits and they was selling them.
So, we had them computers, right?
Right.
Yeah, so they had little writing pens with them. And the pens had our IDs written on them so we couldn't lose
stitch them.
Or if somebody had stole it and was using it, they would know whose stylist it was.
Right. And some of them had the ID scratched out, so you didn't know who the fuck it was.
That seemed like stuff.
All that for a pen? That's it?
Hell yeah, they caught
that shit was expensive, bro.
Hell yeah, they caught my ass and they was like, "Fuck, you get the pen from?" I'm like, "Nigga, I don't know." And then they was like, "All right, since you don't want to say shit, we giving you in school suspension for 1 day." Motherfucker had to be in the dean's office the whole day.
That shit is weird. For a pen, I'd have walked
Hell
out.
yeah.
I ain't gonna. I'd have walked out.
It's a stylist, so you got to think back then, bro. Okay, like a stylist don't cost what a stylist cost back then.
Right.
Like back then, them computers was expensive. So when we lost components for them, it'd be a motherfucker around the corner talking about, "Hey, I give it to you for this much," instead of you having to
Exactly. Because
buy one from the school.
the stylist by itself probably ran about 100, if that. And shit,
They're probably on eBay for next to nothing.
it's hey, at that time, but shit, if you was in the class and nigga, you ain't had no other notebooks and shit or shit to take notes with, and he was like, yo, got them stylists for low. Meet that nigga in the hallway, pass him whatever he's selling for it. You got a brand new stylist.
Or like when what's the name? They tripped him up on that iPhone. That shit was fucked. That shit was kind of fucked up though.
Yeah.
Like this was back when iPhones had first came out. This nigga was like, I found the iPhone but took it home. We was damn nigga.
Right. Like, why the fuck you going around telling everybody you found the damn phone? Just put it in your backpack.
Nah, he ain't had time. That shit when it was, I think it was like a Friday, and they came to this nigga crib either on a Saturday or Sunday because they had pinged the location. That nigga not even had a chance to come back to the school.
Crazy.
You know what's funny about that? Now when I find iPhones in the back of Ubers, I just get it to the driveway. You take this motherfucker.
Yeah.
These new ones, you can't turn them off. You can't do shit with that motherfucker.
It's over with.
Just taking pictures and video of your ass.
For real.
You can't even take the what you call the AirPods no more.
Niggas was taking those.
Mm-hmm.
You can track your iPhone. You can track your AirPods.
Damn.
Let's say you got an AirPod case and you take it. And you got an iPhone. Your iPhone will snitch on you.
Duh.
That's why I don't got them motherfuckers.
I mean, it's a good shit to have.
But just don't do nothing stupid on the motherfucker, basically.
Niggas think your motherfucking AirPods or your iPad. Nigga at Target, kind of nigga show like, yo, give me my shit back, man.
But I ain't gonna stunt. If you really know what you're doing with the shit, your iPhone ain't gonna really, you know what I'm saying, set you up for failure. But you just gotta know what you're doing.
If you're over here stealing fucking earbuds, nigga, you don't know what you're doing.
No, it ain't that much. No, it ain't that much for it. Give me a bank. Give me something that useful.
Yeah, I ain't buying a fucking iPhone. They too fucking fragile.
Thank God for a case.
I just think I ain't an iPhone person. That's what I say.
I ain't got one.
Got too many women that got one. It's a trap.
People use them to track your ass.
Ain't like I'm doing anything I ain't supposed to. I'm behaving for a change.
I'm trying to figure out why people got their location on Snapchat.
If you got Snapchat and you don't know that, you shouldn't have one.
Cause I know Snapchat. And I'm like, I was just fuck with this girl. I know exactly where she at. I know where she work at. I know where she shop at. I should know all this. I felt like the government for a second.
Yeah. Shit's evil. Oh, fuck.
I'll come back. I'll pass. Let's see what my girl doing.
Honestly, I have no reason to buy one, but I think eventually it'll be in the making.
I don't know. It's crazy out here.
I'm sure, of course. That's always and forever gonna be,
Well,
Damn, my shit got long.
Yo, we got breaking.
Who?
Uh, Apparently the Oscars is going on right now, and Chris Rock is hosting, and apparently Will Smith just walked on stage and slapped the shit out this nigga.
yeah, okay.
Wait, what happened?
The Oscars is on right now. Chris Rock is hosting, and apparently Chris Rock just said something about Jada, and Will was there, and Will was sitting in the front row. So Will just walked on stage and slapped this nigga
In
Saying
front of
right now,
everybody?
this shit was playing.
in front of everybody.
This shit was playing. I'm gonna just put that out there right now.
Like, what did he mean it? Did he fall? Like, the fuck? Did he say anything?
I mean, from the look of it, it looks staged, but you can't tell.
Now was this like a how much how can I say this the right way? Is it like a soap opera slap, or is this like
You see
a
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh
He
no,
wasn't standing directly in front of Chris when he slapped him. Like he went to the side, and you can see Chris kind of like try to dodge it a little bit.
I gotta see video.
Yeah,
For real.
is
it
it
don't
a
look
soap
legit.
opera slap
Like,
or
cause
is it
Chris,
a big for my money slap?
huh?
Did he slap the shit out of this nigga? Was it a light slap?
It looked like a light slap because it didn't even look like it landed. Because if it did, Chris ate the shit. So and then went right back to whatever his lines was because
What was
you can see Will off to the in the audience and he mouthed and keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
must have been an
Someone's.
entanglement joke.
Probably.
I take it that might not have been staged.
Hey, be honest.
Nah.
Should tell his wife to tell her wife to keep her mouth off niggas. Shit.
My thing of it is this. That's your wife. Remember, I just said this. That's her choice. Folk, you know you married to this nigga and that shit gonna be public. Folk, yeah, honestly, why rob a bank if you're not gonna get rich? Honestly, let me get this straight. There's a problem, or be it an infraction, because a man caught out another man that's married because his own wife made a decision to go out their marriage to sleep with a R&B singer, whatever the fuck I want to call it. Again, people, what I say about that freedom thing, we take it for granted. You know this is gonna be public. People are gonna ask questions. They're
Nigga,
caught.
is
You
August
know what I'm
House
saying? The fuck?
I ain't heard from August House in a while. Is the nigga okay?
I don't know.
That nigga be real quiet.
Yeah, bruh. I mean, if it was real, like, bruh, if you gonna go up there and go viral for it, at least try to punch this nigga if it was disrespect.
No, slapping is kind of more. He ain't gonna get the time.
I
First off,
mean, it's two black entertainers. Like white Americans should give less of a fuck. I mean, it's gonna go viral either way.
well, yeah, that's something. This is in Hollywood. So here's the thing: if I make a joke and Will Smith punch me in my face, I'm gonna fall off the stage and sue this nigga.
Cause I'm like, look, this is the Oscars, bro. So it's a bunch of A-list actors in the room and directors and all this shit. So you gonna make a scene, everybody gonna see this shit.
Well, it's at the Oscars, so it ain't like it's in the backyard somewhere.
I think Will
No,
Smith out of being the butt of every joke.
right? Because I'm like, you got to remember you got to realize the platform. Like, yeah, if just off that little moment alone, nigga,
He
this is
couldn't do
gonna
it
be
at the BET
everywhere.
Awards or some shit. Damn.
It does the BET Awards. We nobody give a fuck. But nigga, this is the Oscars. Like, nigga, everybody gonna be talking about this in the morning.
Nigga, it's gonna have to be a twerk contest for my Oscars. Me to watch that shit. That shit be
Honestly, like, it's no point.
Yeah, I don't watch the fucking Oscars, nigga. I mean,
boring
is
as
they in the
Here's the
same
crazy
boat as the
part. I
Grammys?
watched the Grammys before the Oscars.
I ain't
No,
watching
I
that.
only watch the Grammys because the niggas who's supposed to win don't fucking win.
That is true.
Every fucking year. Like the niggas who actually put out a good album get snubbed by somebody who put out some trash ass shit.
This is a game, dog.
That's why I stopped watching that shit. Like that one year when it was, I think it was Cole, Kendrick, and two other people, and fucking Macklemore won. I was done.
Oh yeah, that year they took it from Kendrick and gave it to Macklemore.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that was Good Kid, Man City,
Oh, that's fucked up. Terrible.
and they gave it to that album he had on. Damn, what was the name of that album? I can't even remember the name of his album. That's
you
fucked
gave it
up.
to the nigga who I don't even remember the name of that damn song. I hated the damn
It
song.
was called Thrift Shop, but I can't remember the name
Right,
of the
that
album.
bullshit. You gave it to him over Kendrick, who came out with a good ass album. Man, I was done with that shit after that.
America, freedom. Fucked up.
No, that
That's
wasn't freedom. That was pocket rubbing.
Yeah,
right.
shit. What you want to call it? Highway robbery? Same shit.
That's why Jay Prince calling for us for everybody for black people to do their own Grammys.
That sounds like an awful lot of work.
But it's necessary.
Yeah,
Was
but
it?
eventually the BET Awards gonna be like, y'all need to stop shitting on me.
What was the?
Cause
What
don't
is that?
nobody, bruh. If BET don't even take their own fucking awards serious, like
Wasn't the Soul Train Award supposed to be that though?
Damn, I
the
forget all
Soul
about the
Train
Soul
Award.
Train. Is them niggas still around?
Yeah, but
I
that's
don't
the
even know.
thing is they separated in genres. Soul Train
Yeah,
Awards is only for R&B artists.
correct. MTV still has that platform of, you know what I'm saying, other music awards, but that's MTV. They cool, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They
And the
actually
V
legit.
shit, the VMAs is really for fucking pop artists.
Not all the time.
They might have one or two rap categories. All the other shit is pop or rock.
Agree.
Yeah, but ain't nobody gonna fuck with
Ain't nobody really
with
gonna
the
fuck with
CMAs. Ain't nobody gonna talk shit about the CMAs.
Ain't shit to say
bruh.
about the CMAs.
If
Cause ain't
I'm
nobody
bruh,
watching
if
this
I
shit.
wa bruh,
Yeah,
I
this
watch
shit fake as fuck.
if I watch Tim McGraw and his beer cap win another award, I
Hey,
will slap a
hey,
motherfucker.
nigga,
I ain't gonna
look.
hold it.
Hey, I found the video on Facebook. That shit fake as a motherfucker.
You see what I'm saying? Cause you see how he tried to dodge the shit and he went to the side.
Okay, first of all, one, it, it, you just got slapped. You with wow, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me. I'm like, that's your response?
All right. I'm like, if he really slapped you, you wouldn't have that response. And he went right back to his dialogue.
And on
That's because
top
it was
of
part of the show.
I'm like, Okay, either that shit was fake or this nigga and this shit happened to him too much.
I don't think it was because of Will's reaction. I don't think it was fake because he was. You can see him mouthing in the crowd. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
It was fake, bro. I ain't even looked
Dude,
at it
that
yet.
shit looks staged. First of all, how you just gonna slap the shit out of me and I'm just gonna casually keep doing this? Like, we going to the blue screen or something. Like, we'll be like, like we.
Nah, Chris, know he got paid for a fucking job, so he finna get paid to do what the fuck he came to do.
Well, nah, they gotta pay him regardless. Nah, that shit was
Right,
fake.
that's some outside. The moment you know what I'm saying, put on
Oh,
kind
so
of gamble, that shit be good.
you underestimating motherfucking
Bro,
niggas with power.
Will Smith is acting right
Soon
now.
as you fuck up a check with them, they ain't gotta book you for shit else.
Man, listen, this that Will Smith is acting right now, nigga. You can't tell me this shit's not acting.
Yeah, nigga, you seen Gemini, man.
But why do it? But why do it in the middle of the show?
Because it's to build up hype. Ain't nobody watching that right now. Motherfuckers say, hey, Will Smith just slapped Chris Rock.
But that
These
won't really
motherfuckers you
help
think
me.
gonna turn to it.
You really want me to watch a war show because one man slapped another man because something about his wife?
I mean, I
It's
get
to
it.
build up hype. Nigga, people done crazy as shit to build up hype.
Case in point.
It's
I
niggas who
get
done
it.
fake kidnappings.
Yeah, that's
We
true.
ain't going to that, but still, point in question, like y'all need a little bit of something that's gonna stick. That sells.
It also sounds like he has a mic.
Okay.
Nah, like I posted a video on my Facebook. It sounds like he got a mic.
Oh, Will Smith?
Yeah, because the audio is way too good.
That let you know right there, man. Hollywood, the land of smoke and mirrors.
That's always something.
Because I know the Oscars ain't showing that part.
Yeah, everybody gonna be on the internet.
Get your ass out your fucking mouth.
I mean, look, even if this shit is staged, that shit's sad.
Ooh,
That's some sad shit.
I want to see what Zendaya for. Was she?
If they actually sat there and planned to do this just to get motherfuckers to watch, that's some sad shit.
Zendaya.
No, it's to generate talk about it the next day, pretty much.
Right, but if you got a fucking 4-hour long award show,
you shouldn't want that.
And all you got to talk about is a black man slapping another black man. That's some sad shit in front of a room full of mostly white people. That's some sad shit.
Hell,
bro, that's Hollywood. Y'all don't know why y'all niggas are surprised by this.
I don't care. I don't care. It just
makes
saying, you walk away
like,
because y'all will sell yourself just for a you know what I'm saying, a white man to have, you know what I'm saying, a say so. Like,
I'd rather do
what you want. Again, like I said,
bro, if you cut me a check to walk on stage and slap a nigga,
I mean, I'll do it. I'll do it, but I'm not just gonna watch
not
you
for
do
the sake of just motherfuckers to talk about it the next day. Nah, if I'd rather this shit be real and then they got legit beef and then it just look like Will is just backlash for no fucking reason because he didn't like the joke. Because then at that point, it looked like Chris Rock had the balls to say the joke, knowing that Will was gonna be there.
Nigga, Twitter is apparently
they roasting them already.
Apparently, Megan Thee Stallion also did a verse on "We Don't Talk About Bruno" from Encanto.
What?
Huh?
You might want to break
You
that
would
down.
explain that shit.
Yeah, for some of us who don't keep up with that, so to speak.
Hey, so what y'all think about Megan Thee Stallion and then Carl Crawford like go back and forth?
What? Her manager?
Oh, okay.
Like it's like the album, like they went back and forth.
Didn't he say she still owe him 2 albums or some shit like that?
Yeah. Also, he owes money for he. I guess he did some shows, and that's some of that money he has too.
I mean, she probably gonna end up doing what every artist do when they in a fucked up label situation. They gonna to please the label. They gonna put out a shitty project just to get out the contract, or however
Yeah,
many albums they got left.
yeah, like one shitty project and then one greatest hits, and
Right.
boom, that fulfills your deal. Or
Or
like
they
a
gonna
live album or some
or they
shit.
put out a mixtape and call it an album.
All right, I'm trying to get the.
I think it's only a couple niggas who can get away with that, but yeah, like it's a bunch of ways you can get out of that. She just needs to drop like a live album, and
Yeah. Apparently they had like a little exchange. She was talking shit about it on Twitter.
she signed a fucked up deal. It wasn't like that's the thing about artists that signed. It wasn't like nobody had been said don't sign with nobody.
Uh, it's fucked up.
I'm like, bruh. Yeah, I think that's what she gonna end up doing, cause that's what I would do if you really trying to get out that bullshit deal. Just put out you say you owe 2 albums. All right, I'm gonna give you 2 shitty ass albums.
And bro, she could do a greatest hits, just a greatest hits and a live album.
Well, shit, she ain't been out long enough to do a greatest hits album.
That don't matter. You can still put out a greatest hits album.
Cause at that point, it'd only be like 5 songs.
Nah, she got a list of songs she could put on a greatest hits album. Because the whole point is not for you to please the people. The whole point is for you to get
I
out
hear
your
you
deal.
on that. I hear you on that. Yeah.
And like I
hear
said,
you
that's
on
why
that.
you could do like a greatest hits album
His
and like a
album.
live album.
I can
And that'll
understand
count. That'll count towards your shit.
that. That makes sense. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
you could put out like a Megan Thee Stallion instrumentals album, and that'll fulfill your contract. Like it's a bunch of artists that do it. Like, and be honest with you, rock artists been doing that shit for years. Whenever they need to hurry to get out of a shitty deal or something, or they need to fulfill their contract, that's what they do. They put out like a live hits album or like a greatest hits album. Or
You know
like
what? I'm glad.
live at
You know what?
Coachella.
I'm glad you brought that up. Cause can we talk about this whole double standard shit of how rock artists can be on tour at fucking 60, 70 years old, but there's an age cutoff for rap.
Well, I think it's an age cutoff for certain rap, not all rap. Like I honestly think Jay-Z could tour long
Yeah.
in like his 60s.
Yeah.
But like if you talking about somebody like damn, I can't even name nobody.
Flavor Flav.
But I'm talking about like can still
Flavor Flav still
consistently.
touring.
I'm talking about niggas who still
All that.
consistently putting out music.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Rock is a lot older than hip hop is, and you also have to consider the fact that rock ages better, to be honest.
Yeah, like you can do the shit with country, you could do it with pop.
And also, hip hop was in a very microwave era. Because this is what Versus is. Versus is to get motherfuckers off the couch who ain't did shit in a while and get them out doing shit.
And to be honest, like who is it? Damn, I feel dumb as hell for not knowing their name. Damn.
Yo, these Oscar memes is funny as hell. When you're at your friend's house and they start fighting with their mom.
I'm telling you, this is already starting. This is all they're gonna be talking about in the morning.
Shit, I'm waiting on the podcast to catch up to it. I gotta wait a week for the podcast to catch up.
Low key, and I'm waiting on Vlad. I ain't gonna stunt.
DJ Academics, so we talked about it. I
Bro,
want to hear
Yeah,
yo, I
about
can't,
and
it.
I can't even stand him
yo,
as
I can't
Taylor.
even
He my
fuck with
dude.
Vlad, yo.
I can't fuck with him neither.
Nigga, Vlad be getting niggas locked up. I can't even fuck with Vlad.
Okay, to be fair, with Vlad, you didn't have to say that shit on that damn camera.
Say it again. Freedom.
No,
Okay,
I'm not even going to entirely blame him because he be getting niggas to tell him themselves in these interviews.
first of all, he didn't put a gun in your head and tell you to say that shit. You
No,
could have
but
said,
it's the type of questions he asks during the interview.
okay,
And
it,
certain niggas that he have on the interviews ain't stupid, ain't really smart enough to realize, damn, this
okay,
is some incriminating shit he asking me right now.
to be fair, how many Chicago niggas will get on a motherfucking track and rap about who they just fucking shot, where they shot them at, and what gun they shot them with?
There you go.
It's a
Well,
bunch of
Freedom.
yeah,
new niggas that'll do that shit.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
new
that's
niggas
why
do
they
that
new
shit, but
niggas.
I'm just talking about just strictly this nigga interviews. But yeah, it's a lot of niggas that don't know that you can't speak on certain shit in your songs, but they don't think about that shit.
But the
I
thing is,
said,
the thing is, you can't live by street code and street rules and say there's no snitching. You know, oh, I ain't no snitch. You ain't snitching. Don't go to police and tell what we do. But then you get on a motherfucking interview, you get on platform, and he asks you, he gives you like this little softball ass question, and then you start saying shit.
Right. And that's where they fuck up at.
You can't be mad
And
at the man
you
that
think that
asked the
can't
question. Can't.
and you can't be mad because when they use this shit as evidence against you in
Here's the
court.
thing. It's an interview. So what you say, yeah, what the man, the same way you getting questioned.
I
yeah.
mean,
So when he asked the question, you have every right. And it's been people who have shot him down cold.
Of
Thank you.
But then
course,
when you
because they
Thank
don't
you.
know.
shoot him down and you feed into it,
but the thing,
they're
it,
both
it
good.
ain't like. It ain't like he on there saying like, "Hey man, you know what? Who did you shoot? What did you do? Hey, oh you ain't gonna answer it? Nah, nigga, you a bitch. You tell me what happened, bro. Like he don't do that. He go, hey man, look, it's an ongoing case. I can't talk about that.
No, it
Or
is
just
certain. I
say
mean, it ain't
I signed the
We can't
NDA.
speak on that shit right now, phone.
right.
But like I said, it's been people who have shot him down cold, made him look like a fool for even asking a certain question.
Well, he
Right,
is a
because
fool
they
for
know.
even trying, but he's doing what you know what I'm saying? That's what he's, you know what I'm saying, meant, not meant, like, be, you know what I'm saying? That's his
But
platform. That's what he do.
we
That's
got
his
mad.
job.
Cause I
Everybody got.
think he be saying certain shit to bait your ass. Cause he'll certain niggas are getting on there and then he'll bring up like a case that's still open and be like, so walk me through that night, what happened? And then niggas will explain the whole fucking thing, not knowing that nigga it's the case is still open. You ain't even supposed to be talking about this shit
But,
right now.
but my issue is half these niggas. But the thing is, they do the shit for clout anyway. And then when this nigga get on there and ask you something that you did for clout, you admit the shit. Then you get mad and like, oh, he tricked me. No, nigga, that nigga said some shit that you didn't like. You went out and shot that nigga. Then you rapped about it. And then you get on a motherfucking interview and then say the same shit you said in the fucking song. And you go, oh, that is the feds. No, nigga, you the fucking feds.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you snitched on yourself.
yeah.
And he
You act
paid
like
you to snitch on
everything
yourself.
you got the fucking Vlad, nigga. You literally got into a Instagram beef, live beef. Oh man, fuck you. We smoking on your homie. Oh, we finna go kill them niggas. I'm gonna rap about your dead homie, and I'm gonna rap about killing you. Oh, that nigga dead. We got that nigga. Oh, I'm going Vlad. Vlad, like, yo, what happened? Well, to recap on the song,
Oh,
Instagram
I see it.
and the Twitter tweets. I shot that nigga. Oh, Vlad is the feds. He got me like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, niggas be telling on themselves, but I mean that nigga don't help though.
What's fucked up about these new niggas is they'll kill each other over the stupidest fucking shit.
Yeah.
I ain't never in my life fought another nigga over no bitch. Ever in my life. Yeah.
No.
Like Kyle could. This is Kyle's fucking area of expertise. Niggas is be beefing over stupid shit.
Absolutely. Bitches, they last dollar shoestrings, the iPhone, who took the car, who stole what
That
What
nigga
they
was
said
walked
wrong.
out
shoestrings.
walked out the
Yeah.
crib wearing that morning.
What bus he took from them. What pants he bought. God damn it. Shit.
What fucking milk he drank?
How much his pants cost. I don't know. Hell, some shit happened the other night. I can't even speak on it. I got into it, but can't speak on it. It'd be like that.
Well, no, with it. I mean, you see, you see, you see what
See
you
what I'm
just.
saying? Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Easy. Easy. I ain't you're right. You don't know what. Phone up. Easy.
You did that shit. Didn't even think about it.
See what I'm saying?
Nigga beefing over
Easy.
dumb shit. Nigga be mad because you use BP gas and he fuck with Shell.
Yeah, you get that too. You get a bag of Doritos and you're supposed to get flaming hot. Supposed to know, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the way it be.
Or y'all, hear it like this.
Or you
It can
fuck
be
with
said
Harold's
like
and they fuck
this.
with Uncle Remus.
Right. Well, that's a whole other. I don't know what the fuck you arguing about then, but it can be said like this, y'all. It can be said like this. You could say, all right, it was incident such and such on this end of the block, be it the side of the street. You don't know where, when, what, who. You just know it was an incident. Who died? Hey, I don't know his name. Phone no. Go look it up. See what they say on the operating table. Y'all know how the ME report look up. Solve it. That shit tell you. I heard gunfire. Don't know where it came from. Yep.
I don't know. I could have said niggas that don't know how to keep shit tight anyway.
Yeah, you just gotta know. You gotta know, man. You gotta know. You out here for the internet. That's on you.
Cause trust me, when I was in the South Side, niggas was trying to bait me in all types of stupid shit. Like, hey man, I went over there to fuck this nigga bitch and they jumped me. So you went over there to fuck his bitch, and he just happened to be present. And now you get
He just happened to be.
to go accompany you to retaliate on the said ass beating you received, doing some shit. You knew goddamn well you went over to the ops, girl, to fuck the ops.
You were out of bounds. You were out
Right.
of bounds for that. You
A
were out of
nigga
bounds,
happened to be
baby.
at home is fucking hilarious.
Okay, you didn't get stabbed, you didn't get shot, you got a few bruises. I suggest you take your ass in the house, you take a long shower, and you sit your ass at home and think about what you did.
Not a long shower.
Well,
Wow.
you can always sit
That
in the
nigga
bathtub with
depressed.
You
candles.
want me to get my ass beat too because you emotional right now? I'm like, no, you go settle down and you think about what you did. And after you done and you think about it, see if you still want to go fight them niggas.
Mm-hmm. And then that's another thing they did.
You know how bad a nigga whoop your ass to the point where like, damn, I think I don't feel clean no more.
No,
Yeah.
but you gotta understand, a lot of niggas died in the street off just fucking impulse because they didn't take a minute to think about the shit before they reacted.
No, they never do.
They ain't had none of
Nigga got a fucking hole in his chest. Like, on second thought, maybe I should have just, just let it go. Yeah, nigga, it's too late. Nah.
that. Well,
Right, bully lodged in there fresh. It's fucking
it's over.
smoke coming out this nigga chest. Now he want to rethink his whole life.
It's over with. And then if you know I built for it, don't do it. Like if you know you a wife, beautiful home, or something, I have fun with motherfuckers.
Hey,
You know, got nothing to lose. Nigga with nothing to lose, that shit's show.
we
Ain't
got,
gonna,
I
niggas,
got,
niggas will take your wife. Don't tell.
we got Jub leaving the
Some niggas
roller.
is bold.
Yeah.
Hey, we
Oh,
got.
you tell her to do that.
Hey, I got Jub leaving the roller rink one time, and we fought niggas, and we really didn't win. We kind of lost. I got punched in my face, but he didn't get nothing off me. I kept my phone. I kept my wallet. The next day, like, hey, nigga, we could go find them niggas. And I thought about it. I went, you know what? I don't think I will.
It's automatic L if you get hit in the face.
Like, first of all, we didn't even get a clear view of who the fuck I was fighting. I just saw a nigga with dreads. We gonna go look for him.
Oh shit!
You know what they associate with? So you don't know nothing about them. So you just want to go find random niggas to jump to make you feel better. No, nigga.
You gotta know who did it.
And then they like, well, you ain't gonna go get your lick back. No, nigga. Here's what we're gonna do. Did anybody say any witnesses? No. Okay, cool. They don't know us. We don't know them. We just gonna pretend like it never happened.
No.
You can't lose clout if don't nobody know. I just forget about the shit. Hey, look. So I've got to. Hey, I can fight. I done fought before, got my and lost. All right. Well, nobody saw it. It don't count.
No witnesses.
The fuck? I'm gonna just keep escalating this until what? Until I win, nigga. What if I lose twice? What?
Hell yeah! Oh my god, bro! To go get your leg back and then go get your ass whooped twice the same day.
I don't care. Wait a minute. I don't care.
Imagine coming back with the cavalry and still losing.
Nigga,
Right.
Wait. I don't.
That's
care.
when you take a long ass shower.
But I don't care if you. I don't care if you lose to MGK whooping your ass. Nigga, you try. You try.
No,
you try, but nigga,
because bro, I give you a prime example for which a couple of y'all was there when that shit broke out in the middle of the street.
When was this?
Years ago, bro. We was like in high school. We remember it was dealing with Dylan and his peoples.
Oh shit!
And that big ass shit that happened in the street, and everybody was like, "Yeah, just go back and fight them." And I was like, hell no. I was like, it's too many of y'all out here. I ain't affiliated with nobody.
Which incident was that? Was that the one that happened on Cal Block, or was that the one that happened on Dillon Block?
No, that was the one that happened on Cal Block.
Oh shit, yeah. That was a long ass day.
And I remember just sitting there thinking, and I was like,
to be honest with you though, I ain't gonna I want you to remember me telling you, whether you would have that street that day, I'd have went with you. It was just wasn't in my hands, and I know exactly where you coming off of on that.
Cause like I said, I ain't affiliated with nobody, but I got one gang backing me on one side and the other. I'm like, no, cause I ain't about this life.
I hear you on that, Yo, be it you not in that, you know what I'm saying, setting. So yeah, it fits the description. But hear me on this. Whether you would have went across that street that day, and I'm gonna keep that shit, you know what I'm saying, the end on this, but if you would have went, I just went with you. It is what it is.
Bro, that wasn't even what I was thinking about. I was thinking about the repercussions afterwards.
Yeah,
like I said, that was a group of people that I wasn't affiliated with, and then they fighting for me. I'm like, nah.
Okay, but at the end of the day, you know, I've had a lot of those repercussions, consequences, time after time after time, year.
Like I said, that like none of that was the thing. I was just like, it was what I could live with afterwards, and I wasn't comfortable.
And that's why
with living with that afterwards. So I was like, in that situation, I know everybody was egging me on, and I was like, nah, you know what? I would let the shit go. Yeah. And then then what was fucked up is the police rolled up about 2-3 minutes later.
Yeah. A lot of shit ain't worth it though. A lot of shit ain't worth it. I mean, look what happened after that. Like everybody, we had to have a whole ass meeting on his block.
Yeah, nigga, you
to get everybody to squash that shit.
But you got to think about it. That's been going with me before you. Years. That was years of it. So in a way of it happening, I could kind of say now to the day, I was glad that it did. I was glad that it went that far because some shit got to stop. And the only way to stop certain shit is to start new shit, which ain't working. But way, he got to talk to me. But the same way, see that right there. So I'm gonna holler at you on this level. Pull that situation right there. Take that situation and put it on every street corner. People have died. People have gotten hurt. Shit like that happens. Watch it. But see, that don't normally happen for me. Don't nobody have to, oh yeah, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? You know, under my rescue order, even to say, oh yeah, well, this needs to happen, this needs to happen, this needs to happen. No, y'all don't actually see what the on. So since everybody thinks this is a joke, we gonna even out the playing field and we gonna joke right back at you. And see, I don't like it. And of course, niggas ain't like it. Niggas didn't want it. They calling, oh yeah, why your son doing this, this, and this, and this, and hanging with this, and this, and this. Well, the love ain't over here. It's fake. It's fake through here. And it's sad, but something's gonna give. Something finna change. We finna branch this off. We finna cut all this fake and foolery out. And it just had to happen that way.
Well, yeah, I mean, all of them, and everybody didn't understand what was going on, or what the whole situation was. Because some people was like, you didn't, they felt like you didn't have to fight and it could have been avoided. And I'm like, I mean, if you wasn't there that night, then you wouldn't really know what the fuck was going on and why the shit escalated the way it did.
Yeah, yeah, it was history behind him, you know what I'm saying? All that really started off of my hands, but it wasn't my fault.
Well, the one I'm talking about.
But the only reason, I'll unlock this too about that whole situation. The only reason
because niggas had to choose sides that night.
Right. But hear me on this.
Because it was too, because it didn't start out like that. What it started out was them little shorties was fucking with Ryan and Rashawn, pretty much Ryan.
You know how that.
And I had kind of did something I wasn't supposed to do. I had kind of like swung a little something at them. I'm like, get the fuck on. And then they had one, and then Dylan's Peoples was down the street, which nobody knew at that time that
it kind of came together.
And then when it came like that, it just And
right, you know what I'm saying, it came together on its own. But hear me when I say this. The only reason anybody in that group, again, I want to tell it to y'all like this. I've known everyone since the Sandbox. You got to remember, I got 23 years over there. 23. Ain't counting. I'm 27. I know every one of them since the Sandbox, from all the old guys to everybody that was talking. Here's the thing. That started off of me. And anybody who came and hung with me, yeah, that's how they came. That's how they presented themselves. That's how the fuck, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't to say you were told, oh yeah, well, you've been warned. I know you at the band. You don't know motherfuckers, and that's what he just said. I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not affiliated with anybody. Woo. But at the end of the day, some of the foolery and all that bullshit is gonna stop. It's gonna stop. It wasn't to get anybody in trouble. It wasn't to even start anything, to be honest. But when you doing and living foul and foolery like that, which people do that globally, 69, 55, 47, that was nothing. That's just backyard TV shit. If somebody would have had red tape around their crib after that, then we got a real love and hip hop show. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause then police, paperwork, restraining orders, movement. I ain't gonna go further than that. But yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
Like I said, I wasn't even gonna let it go to that point, because like I said, I didn't know them niggas, and they was really, because you know they was Ryan's people, and I didn't know any of them niggas, and also they could have just been using that to start something with them niggas. And like I said, I didn't want that on my conscience, so I backed down. You could think about what you want about me, but I wasn't about to fight nobody.
Oh Lord, my mama done caught wind of the Oscars.
You said who?
My mama caught wind of the Oscars.
Oh Lord.
I guess they saying this shit real, but the thing is Will Smith obviously can't hit for shit. That nigga hit like a bitch. I can see why he never fought Tupac.
That's my whole fucking point. If you gonna go up, don't do no soft ass slap punch. That nigga.
Remember when he slapped that nigga for trying to kiss him?
Yeah,
Right,
but
that was a legit slap. If you felt disrespected about the joke, go up there and punch the nigga. Like, don't do no bitch ass slap. Because from that angle, it looked like Chris ate that fucking soft ass slap.
okay, if you look at Chris's head go back, he's still smiling, nigga.
Right. Like you didn't even that shit didn't even land.
Cause nigga, let me tell you something. You're not gonna smack me on live TV. Then you're gonna walk off that stage. Nah, nigga, the competition is not over. Bring your ass back on.
Right, because I'm like at that point, if I'm hosting and I say a joke and you sitting in the front row, I say a joke about your wife. If you coming up here, you better be prepared for what coming after that. If
Nigga,
you coming up there to punch me in the face,
there,
cool. I don't give a fuck
But
about
I
these
told you.
cameras. I don't give a
But
fuck
I
about none of that.
told y'all. I told y'all. If that was staged, if that's what it is, and you're doing it, I just said this, and you're doing this for a white man. Really, what are you telling people?
well,
Literally.
man, he ain't slapped August Alsina like that. I'm gonna say that.
Okay, then now somebody see my point. Now
We
somebody see
don't
my
know
point.
that. We wasn't at the crib when that
Um,
nigga was talking about it. Don't matter to me.
all right,
But here's the thing: how his name get
uh,
up in it? Then
but my issue is it just seemed weird that this is the time you get brave. It just seemed first of all, it just seemed unnatural because that didn't seem like a nigga altercation to me.
honestly, having
This
a
nigga
name.
tried to
Wait a minute.
walk
Wait a minute.
up
Wait a minute.
on some cool shit
I think. Wait a minute.
and went on a sideways angle and slapped this nigga and didn't even connect.
But I think everybody can say this after just watching that tonight. Having a name in that industry means little to nothing.
I think the viewership is way the fuck down
Thank
because don't nobody give a fuck about that. I'm not watching this shit. If I would, I
it
didn't know
got
the
to this
Oscars.
point, it's horrible. If it got to
I
this point where people have to slap each other, it's horrible.
I
It's
didn't even
horrible.
know this shit was going on until you said something. I wasn't gonna watch this shit.
I
I
didn't know
just
nothing
look, it
about it.
came
I don't watch
across
TV.
well, Dion Cole posted it on IG and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I saw it and then everybody was talking about it. Will Smith smacks
That slap was
Chris Rock.
okay, nigga. The slap was so weak. Facebook didn't even put a warning label on that nigga.
It'll be on in a month. It'll be on in a month.
Bro,
Okay, video
right.
been an hour. And ain't nobody say, Nick. I don't.
I feel bad for Will. Like, I mean, he ever since Jada came out and said what the fuck she said, he ain't been the same since.
You know what's weird
So
about it? His
so
audio,
honestly,
Will
so
Smith's
honestly,
audio was way too good.
you
You
said
said
wait.
what?
Because I posted the video that's uncensored where you can hear
Yeah,
him.
you can hear him saying like, "Keep my wife's name out your
I'm out
fucking
your
No,
mouth."
motherfucking mouth, right?
that shit sounded crystal clear. Like
Yeah,
like it sounded like he had a mic on. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
and I'm trying to figure out what kind of fucking stage was it that he was able to just walk up to Chris like.
Well, you gotta
Well,
understand this.
bro, it's the Oscars, bro.
It's the
Yeah,
Oscars.
but usually the stage is elevated. Like you got to go up steps
Yeah,
and some more shit to get to
yeah,
the stage.
Well,
yeah.
if
It
you in
was
the front row, it ain't that
It's,
hard to get to the
you
steps.
gotta understand something. This ain't like a rock. This ain't like a hip hop concert where you trying to keep the audience away. These is all A-list up front.
Like, yeah, these ain't
yeah.
the seat fillers from the back, bro.
Like, think about it. Like, remember, if you just an audience member at the Oscars, like you bought a seat, nigga, you ain't finna come from the nosebleeds and Hail Mary your way up to that stage. They gonna tackle your ass.
Hey, all I'm saying was it was way too easy for him to just
Walked
walk
up
up there
there,
and do that shit.
there was an exchange. Like, keep. First of all, I'm like, it just seemed weird. He walked up there, slapped him, sat back down, and would keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. And I'm like, nigga, ain't no staff, nobody with a clipboard, nobody, nigga, ain't no.
Nothing. And that's why I looked stage because nobody. There was no like pause or nothing. Chris went right back to his dialogue, said some funny shit after that, and the whole crowd laughed.
Hey, I'm trying to figure out, nigga, if that was real, nigga, you should be embarrassed. Because first of all, what my man smiled when the man smiled. He was smiling when you walked up there. He didn't even feel threatened that you talked
No,
about his
he
wife.
walking. He still had his hands behind his back.
And he smacked you. His head went back. I could still see the smile on his face. And he still smiled when you sat back down. Like, nigga, your shots is trash, nigga. You had all that gym footage, and that's the best you can do. You gotta smack that nigga to the. First of all, if you really gonna risk your career like that, you gotta smack him to the ground.
I wouldn't even smack the nigga. That would have been a closed fist. Like if you talking about my wife, but bruh, like you can hear the wind go past Chris' face on the mic. Let's don't even think that shit connected. And then he was like, "Oh, Will just hit me on national TV."
First of all, if Chris Rock, if I'm in this audience, and he talking shit about my wife, nah, nigga, we doing Source Awards fighting. This ain't gonna be no fucking like I challenge you to a dual ass slap. The fuck is this?
We going
That literally, bruh. That literally
you cannot
seemed
50
like
every situation, nigga.
that literally, bruh. That seemed like when a fan jumps on stage at a concert. That's how that shit was treated.
And I'm like, well, nigga, if you look at that weak ass slap, you might as well just took off a glove and smacked him with it and walked away. Like I challenge you to a duel, and you're whack.
You didn't even look intimidating walking towards him. You walking up like playing with your suit jacket and shit, like you finna dap him up, and then you went over to the side to smack him.
I mean,
he dodged the shit.
Chris Rock should still have nigga instincts. I don't give a fuck how long he been famous.
Right.
Shit, you think if Jay and Will Smith, you think Jay would have just stood perfectly still like that, not even like put a stance up, something? I don't give a fuck how long he been famous.
Well, let's replace him with Jay, and let's say Chris Rock said something about Beyonce. You really think if Jay went up there, he would have slapped his ass? No, that would have been a fucking punch. I don't give a fuck.
I don't think.
I don't think Jay would have went up there.
Jay
wouldn't have went up there during the show. I'll say that.
Jay probably would have.
He would have talked to him in private.
Jay would have either done one or two things. He would have kind of like frowned or kind of like smirked, like we're gonna talk about this later. I think he just kind of like crack a smile for the cameras, and then I think backstage there's gonna be a conversation had, and it's gonna be 20 niggas. To be honest, I don't even think Jay needs that. Jay will walk up to you. Don't. Okay.
Honestly, it won't even be him that do it. You know how he comes.
At a puff party, some dude that wasn't A-list, he was just some nigga. He had his phone out when Beyonce was on the dance floor, and he like tried to have his phone at an angle like he was dancing with Beyonce. Jay walked up dolo, snatched his phone out his hand like he was a fifth grader at like fucking Walmart, and walked away.
As he should. Fuck you just recording my wife for weird ass nigga. How you get in here?
He just snatched his phone like
Jerry
confiscating this nigga.
Right. I'd do the same shit. Nigga,
recording my wife for. He just like looked down the guy like, oh damn.
Right, proceed to be petty. Like, nigga, who the fuck do you know in here? Who the fuck how you fuck you get in here?
You know, and second thought, and get out. It's not even his party, and get out.
Right. You have lost your phone privileges. Get the fuck out.
Imagine getting thrown at a party. It's not even the host. It's just like, you gotta go.
Right.
So, Nick, go.
Right. You a grown ass man getting your phone confiscated.
I mean, I do be honest. I would stay the far fuck away from Beyonce. I don't be none of them niggas. That's fucked up. But I don't know. We gon' I think they just needed something to talk about.
That's some sad shit.
Because you can't. Will Smith's such a good actor. I can't tell whether he acted or not. It seemed like.
Y'all ain't gonna stunt. I got my Will Smith Bad Boys. Will
Man, he said that shit twice. He meant that shit.
You feel me? But you never know.
No, that's because he ain't go up there on this I Am Legend tip. That's all.
Because the audio is so.
Are they really gonna make that though?
But the thing is, there wasn't like a scuffle, nothing. Chris, you don't even have you don't have any life preservation skills, move, dodge, something.
You said
it's gonna look.
It's gonna look. Do taekwondo on his days off.
It's gonna look staged because of what happened afterwards. They didn't go to commercial. They didn't stop the show. They didn't do shit. It went right back. Like it seemed planned because it went too fucking smoothly.
I mean, because even I'm like, in the stab. I mean, shit. Even like, because if there was like a real issue going on, the cameraman even get a little shaky. Like, oh shit, nigga, should I still be standing?
He did his fucking job. He filmed Will walking up there to smack, and then when he sat back down, and then he said what he said, and then Chris was still reading off the teleprompter like ain't shit happened.
I guess the dude ran a teleprompter like, shit. Should we keep? All right, fuck it. Let's just keep going. All right, well. Y'all ain't play like a Tide commercial to kind of clean this up? Nothing? Like, goddamn.
Hell no. Shit was raw. He gave a fuck.
I think it was like, all right, should we leave this in? Should we cut? Like, no, fuck it. We need this. So, ain't nobody watching this shit.
Man, didn't nobody look surprised except what's her name that was sitting right next to Will? What's her name? Lupita. She was the only one that looked surprised with nobody else phased by that shit.
Lupita because she ain't had a Wakanda staff with her, man.
Shit. Lupita was like, fuck. I know all the white folks was confused. It was like,
right? They like, did he just go up there and smack Chris for making a joke?
Well, I guess I didn't hear the joke, but I guess it was a joke about her losing her hair, alopecia.
He made a G.I. Jane joke.
She does have alopecia, but
and they made a G.I. Jane joke and he fucking lost it.
Oh, so it wasn't an entangled joke?
No.
First of all, what? We've been for God knows how long. Did he finally have enough or what?
I guess I can see because the alopecia joke was probably a little bit more personal than the entanglement joke.
Unless she got like cancer or some shit.
Right, unless it's serious and Chris didn't know how serious it is and he just made the joke without doing research. But I don't know. All he said even afterwards, he was like, it was a G.I. Jane joke and Will didn't give a fuck. He was like, keep her fucking name out your mouth.
I don't. It just seemed weird that Chris Rock didn't even move. Like, you can tell by her body language that some shit was about to go down. But I probably, you know what? Fine. I will say if that shit is real, Chris Rock is the most professional ass. The show must go on ass nigga. Ain't no fucking way. Will Smith just gonna walk up to me and I'm just gonna like not move. Like I need shit.
Nah, you ain't finna. I mean, all right, if I make a joke and you walk up to me and slap me on national TV and I'm hosting, I'm not just finna go back to doing my dialogue. Like, that shit didn't just happen.
No, my mama's mad at Will Smith. She's like, I lost a lot of respect for Will Smith. I'm like, I mean, I haven't lost or gained any. I mean, I'm not gonna stop watching Will Smith movies because of this. All I know is just, nigga, you need to get your pimp game up because if you gonna smack a nigga on some principal type shit, that nigga got to be a little phased. He wasn't phased at all. It felt like you just tickled that nigga.
He was joking, smiling as he was walking towards this nigga. Like, there was nothing intimidating about what was about to happen.
I don't know.
Like, god damn. I mean, granted, yeah, if Chris made a joke about him, he probably wouldn't even had that reaction, but still.
Oh, they got aftermath of it too, man. They said Denzel and Tyler Perry was comforting his ass.
There was what?
Chris Rock or Will?
They said this nigga appeared to be crying. Oh, damn.
Who, Will?
Yeah.
Wow.
He what?
He crying because of what he did, or he crying because of...
I don't know. I don't even know if he crying, man. I don't even know if he crying.
You can't do all that shit and then cry, though, my nigga.
You see what I mean? I ain't trying to hear you. Folks.
They said it was during commercial break. I guess somebody had their phone out.
I hope that ain't true.
But it was...
God damn.
You can see Tyler and Denzel talking to him, though.
You know what? I will give Will Smith credit. I mean, that nigga actually, we were making fun of Kanye and Kim for the longest. At least Will actually did some shit. Not Kanye West got to do something. Will Smith did some shit off rip.
Oh, for rip though. Why it had to be Chris though? Like that's my whole thing.
Off the rip. He just did it off the rip.
I salute Chris for having the balls to say that joke, knowing he was gonna be there, sitting front row.
I say let's let the women weigh in on it, because they're gonna look at Jada and be like, "Well, Jada, how do you feel about this?"
I'm like, you a bold ass nigga to talk about a nigga wife, and he there and sitting front row where he can get to you.
Kanye wouldn't do this shit, bitch ass nigga.
Kanye would have sat there, fake smiled, and then looked with the
he went on Facebook Live.
He would have sat there like a nice little rapper, and then afterwards went on a whole fucking rant about it. Did y'all hear what he said about my wife?
I got kids.
Right.
I got kids. North is gonna hear about this.
You know what's gonna happen if Pete hit his shit? I mean,
apparently, shit, nigga, even The Rock looks concerned in the crowd, nigga. Goddamn.
Whoa, that's how I know it's a big crowd.
Nigga, Mark Wahlberg got his mouth open, nigga.
Cole Kidman. Who did that nigga right here?
All my guys is up in that bitch.
Nigga,
tell me Johnny Depp up in that hoe.
What?
Is.
Shit. John Legend look at you. Jake Gyllenhaal in the corner laughing.
Okay.
Nigga, Mel Gibson look concerned. Mel Gibson didn't keep it solid on everything. Nigga, Mel Gibson's like, the fuck just happened?
Is Tom Cruise there?
I don't know.
Why would Tom Cruise be there?
Hey, Tom Cruise a G. Don't shit.
Dang,
no, I'm saying like what? Because Maverick and Top Gun ain't come out, so what?
No, because I'm waiting on Top Gun. I'm like, nigga, y'all gonna release this goddamn movie or not? I was gonna email Paramount like, if I get out $20, will you send me the file, nigga? Shit.
I want to see Mission Impossible.
It's there a Will Smith coin.
Gee, wow. He must have really went through it.
Look at this shit on stage, because look at everybody in the crowd got all these shots. They need this shit for shock value.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't even like how this nigga stance is when he did the smack.
Yeah, the smack just looked too orchestrated though. It's like he positioned himself and then just
right to go to the side and then all that wind, no connection whatsoever.
Can y'all basically say that he kind of staged his own publicity stunt, if you want to say it like that?
Right. If anything, Will planned this shit. This was between nobody else.
Okay, that makes sense.
I don't know.
Nigga said, I'm gonna go to the Oscars and make a scene. Now he probably didn't know Chris was gonna say something about Jada, but he was on. Right. He was gonna be on standby just in case.
Right.
Nigga, I'm watching it right now. The nigga sitting down and the nigga cool. This guy, they got the awkward laugh. All right.
Right. And for Chris to just casually say, Will just smack the shit out of me.
Really, just kept it solid.
I don't know, man. I just seen that video, man. No, it was too much because I don't know. They got that awkward laugh when they sit down like that. Man. I don't know.
Will definitely
that smack got a little bit more force in it than what y'all was telling me it had.
You said yelling at this man.
Still look staged.
Yo,
you sitting here yelling at this man at the top of your lungs, and he just go right back to what the fuck he's supposed to do.
Yo, these Will Smith memes is killing me, nigga. We going, cause nigga, these memes gonna be. Oh my god, I can't wait to get up in the morning. Look at these. All right, well, I'm gonna hop off this shit. We got a half minute.
Hell yeah.
All right, 2 hours.
Call me real quick.
I'm out.
All right, I'm trying to look
Hold
at
on.
these memes.
Yeah,
You still didn't get to this, and Carol, I wanted you to answer this.
what?
Deshaun Watson to the Browns. We were supposed to talk about this last week.
Oh shit, I
Oh,
forgot about that.
man.
Yeah.
Say that for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, folks. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nick,
I can't hold you tonight. I gotta be honest with you. We
Damn,
gotta.
I should have said something earlier.
You're right.
nigga, every time we get to, I was like, because last week I was like, hold on for y'all hop
I know.
out, and then everybody
trust
jumped.
me. Trust me. The next chat. Oh, I got shit. I got shit for days. Okay.
I gotta see where this is going to unfold too, because this might be a new topic anyway.
Number 2.
What?
So to be continued on the end
Because
of
they
this.
done dropped all. They done already said they not indicting the nigga. So
Right. So
I wouldn't indict me off that weak ass slap.
I was talking about Deshaun Watson. Man.
Oh,
watching for. But like I say, next episode to be continued on this. Okay.
All right.
all right.
To be continued. Chat.